have his money yet. Dan, the song parody man, sent me a long letter. As you can see, it's small typed in a full page about why he is innocent in all of this with Artie and explaining himself.
Dan, can I just say something before we start?
Go ahead.
I'm not mad at you at all, Dan. I'm not, believe me. And you brought it up on the air. I'm sorry you did. I never
sort
would.
of.
Artie was talking about people borrowed money from him, a guy that he used to work with at another place that hasn't paid him back yet, and that's pretty much it.
All right, yeah, actually, Artie helped me out and did loan me a chunk of money, which obviously I have every intention of paying back. We even had a conversation about it recently, and he's like, look, if you need a little more time, take a little more time. But my plan all along was I'm expecting a windfall of cash very shortly.
Well, he didn't bring your name up, actually, talking about a different guy, but Artie let you, how much, Artie lent you money?
Yeah, Artie helped me out when I was moving back from Vegas, and I had a lot of debt that kind of accumulated back here, and he just basically helped me out. My other plan was, if I don't have the money to pay him back, I just sell my Harley. I put my Harley on Craigslist. It's gone in a week, and he gets it. I desperately needed money, and I was talking to him, and I mentioned it, and he made the offer. I said, dude, I'm dying out here right now, and I asked them to lend me money just like many people have asked me, and I've lent them in the past. And believe me, I have every intention of paying
How long
back.
ago was that, Dan?
Yeah, how long ago?
How long ago? It was in March.
Oh, this year.
Yeah.
Well, you did. I didn't bring it up.
All right.
I don't know who brought it up.
When you were freaking out on Teddy, when you had the Teddy fight, you didn't mention my name, but you said, I lent some...
Okay, so it could have been.
You said,
yeah,
I lent another guy who works here $7,500.
So, okay, but well, how did...
Actually, your exact words were, and this guy might be even a bigger loser and a bigger deadbeat than Teddy.
Can you just give him money for free?
That's what he wants.
Would you be willing to do that?
Well, I've done it in the past.
In other words, just make him like a ward of the Artie estate.
Another deadbeat in my life, you mean?
No, I don't mean a deadbeat, but maybe just.
I have like
Teddy.
a bunch of deadbeats in my life.
No, we'll figure out something. I mean, look, it's
now, this is my reputation on the air is bad now because Ted takes advantage. There's another guy that you know very well in our organization that I just loaned $7,500 to, and wants another $7,500. And Ted is as big a deadbeat as he is. He's a bigger deadbeat. Teddy is a loser.
I'm a deadbeat.
But I'm not sure. Maybe Teddy's a bigger loser.
No, you're definitely a bigger deadbeat than Teddy.
No doubt about it.
I was mad at the time, and I did not say your name.
No, you didn't.
And there's no reason $7,500 should mean anything to anybody but me and you.
Right.
Okay,
I agree.
Well,
the point is, you're right. It shouldn't mean anything but me and you. But from the second you said that, from the second that went down, the clever detectives here were able to deduce who it was, and everybody was talking about it was me.
You brought you.
No, Howard. Months later did I bring it out, but before that, people were whispering it in the hallways. I'd walk by, Fallon's walking by me, $7,500, $7,500.
How did they know that? How did they do that?
I guess they were able to figure out that it was. You said it was somebody who works here or somebody closely associated with the show, and everybody out there knew that it wasn't them. They knew that I just moved back from Vegas. They probably, some of them might know that I was desperate.
So, Dan, what's going on? But the last time
I don't know how you can yell at a guy who loaned you money.
I'm not yelling. Who am I yelling at?
You're yelling at Artie.
No, I'm just stating the fact that I brought it up after it was already common knowledge.
Let's skip all the history of this thing.
Yeah, forget about the history of it.
Let's get down to it.
I'm just broke right now. I mean, Artie loaned me money. He basically saved my life by loaning me the money at the time. I was flat broke.
How long ago did he lend you the money?
It was March. It was this past March, so it's closing in on a year.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Now, you said you were due for a windfall of some sort.
Yeah, the wind has yet to fall.
Right.
Hopefully.
What happened to the windfall? What was the windfall that you were
I can't really discuss the windfall, but it still could possibly, it still looks very good that it could happen.
And
it's
the other day, I
else.
brought that up as a joke. Look, again, you know, with the radio show, Howard, you know this. Like, sometimes you...
Yeah, sometimes you bring up about how much bottle.
Look, you've been doing a lot of great. You've been doing a lot of great work lately. You were on the air. We were talking about you, and I said the windfall would be a funny thing to say, and you know.
I understand.
Artie, let me understand this. How long did you expect to wait for your $7,500 back?
Well, I don't know how many details Dan wants to reveal, but I knew he was in a bit of trouble, and it would probably take a while. Now, I would never loan anybody money that I needed desperately, but
Right.
that's, you know.
That's a lot of money.
It's a substantial amount of money.
That's 3 bottles
is
of
it
wine.
fair to say? Is it fair to say you did
you go out with
want? Is it
Robin?
fair to say you wanted more?
I absolutely, you know what? I wanted
He
more,
wanted-
and thank God that I didn't borrow
Well,
it.
here's
because
the thing, Dan. I did you
All right,
a
out of
favor.
the 75. Hold
I
on,
did. Well, let me. There's a detail here you're missing.
Okay.
And again, Dan, I'm not mad at all. I know Dan's a hardworking guy, and it's tough times, but Dan wanted 15,000. He said, can I have 7,500 now
Right.
and 7,500 when I get back to Jersey?
Wow.
So I said, Dan, I'll send you 7,500, but because I knew, you know, even though I technically need the 15,000, I said to myself, the best thing for my friendship with Dan is not to give him the 15.
That's
grand.
a lot of
because
money.
I figured it would be a long time, and that's really a number it would be hard to get out of my mind. So I just let it drop, and Dan was nice enough to
Dan,
let
why-
it drop. So
Well,
we
you know
left,
what my genius-
we left it
Dan,
at 7,500.
You've been able to live on the 7,500. Why did you need an additional
Okay,
7,500?
my genius plan was out when I moved back from Vegas. I was going to get my sound system business started up again. Where I do the PA systems, I do bands and stuff like that. What I was going to do is I was going to gear up. I was going to get an additional van. I was going to hire another guy. I was going to be able to do run jobs simultaneously. I thought that money would enable me to pay him back faster. My plan was the money.
Do you have any family that can lend you money? Do you have
I was the guy in the family that loaned everybody else money when I had it. I was the go-to guy.
He's got a nice daughter who I've met. You know, it's like I'm not the 15 grand would have annoyed me so much to where I might have said something.
Well, wait a second.
So I just left it at what it was.
But just
The
let you know,
7,500. So you never got your business going. Why didn't you just return the money to Artie then?
no, the money was to get me. The money was to cover my bills before I left Vegas, to move me back here, for me to move into a place. You know, you got first month's rent, last month's rent, security, to get my piece of shit van back on the road
Don't
and
you live with
roadworthy.
friends? You don't even have a place.
Yeah, no. I rent the house. I have
you
roommates.
do?
I rent a share of a house. When I lived out in Vegas, part of my living arrangement was part of my work deal.
Now,
when I
since
moved
March
back
of
here.
2008, have you taken any vacations? Have you gone
I have.
anywhere?
Let me tell you. I'm going to tell you, Artie. I have not afforded myself a single fucking luxury. I live as frugally as possible.
Where'd you get that coat? That very nice leather
Yeah,
coat.
This
a
fucking
leather
coat.
coat.
I got this coat is so
Give it to
old.
Artie right now.
You want it?
Yeah,
This
Artie
coat,
wants that coat.
this coat is so
Howard
old.
Take off
that
your
doing
it's-
pants.
this. This is what I hate.
How much are those
I
pants?
hate making someone who's a friend of mine explain themselves, but
No, I just want
you know,
no,
I
let-
would never do this. I feel awkward right
Artie,
now.
I've been on
Rumor
the.
is you owe Artie more than 7,500. Is that true?
No, as far as I know, I owe him 75. My plan was to get my money. I was going to give him 10 grand. So his interest, he probably
I wouldn't take
even
any
take
interest.
it, but I'd force it on him. I'd say,
Jeanette.
you know, do something nice for me, for yourself, the way that I did something. You did something nice for me. But the funny
So,
thing.
Dan, let me ask you something. What do you think's going to happen with this loan? Do you think
Well,
you're
to
ever
make it all the more pathetic, my plan was if I couldn't get rid of it, I was going to sell my Harley and then I could throw him the money. I'm so
Right.
behind on the rent on the garage where I store the fucking bike, I can't gain access to it to sell the
I don't want you.
goddamn
I know
thing.
how much
All right,
that
how
means
much
to you.
would
I
it
don't want you to
cost-
sell your bike.
How much would it cost to get your bike back? How much do you owe them?
I owe $4 grand out there, but I have 2 bikes there. I'm dumping one off, which I'm going to get about $2 grand for, and then I'm going to have another $2 grand cash that I have to come
See,
up for.
the other thing
Now,
not
what are you
that's
going to do with the
that's
$2
my
grand? You
problem.
going to give it to Artie?
No, I
No,
owe.
he's got to get the bike.
Yeah, I gotta
Oh.
I gotta sell the one bike that's in there for
Well, why
$2
don't you
grand.
say? Why don't you say?
Come up with another $2 grand to clear that debt. Then I have access to the other bike, which I can then sell and pay him back.
You see, and Howard, here's the other thing. By not giving him the other $7,500, it does something else. I knew if I gave him everything he wanted the first time, he's going to come back for more money. So by not giving you the other $7,500, it sort of puts a cap on what I can give him,
Dan,
too.
what
I
about
think he
getting?
knows that.
What about getting a regular job?
You know, I'd like to. I spent 20 years honing my skills in like the electronics sector of electronics, where I had my business, which went away,
Right.
and I'm a dinosaur that's obsolete. It's kind of like if I was a skier and I no longer had legs. I can't do that
All right, what
anymore.
about going to a restaurant today and saying, "I'm going to work in the kitchen"?
Sorry, man. For the amount of money I could,
Sorry.
the amount of money that I would make on a menial job like that would hinder me from being able to make the small amount of money I need to get by between child support, monthly living expenses, which is really it. You know, I have a certain
what about
number
you
I have
go
to
down
make.
to the sanitation department right now? Like I know King of All Blacks makes about 40, 50 grand a year.
Because he's vested, because he's got tenure, because he's
Right.
been in there forever.
So why not start?
I'm 45 years old, man. I gotta.
Too old for that?
I'm too old for that. I mean, I can't. If I could start at the bottom, I mean, an entry-level job where you
what
don't
about
have
working
skills
at a motorcycle shop? What about that? What about you?
I don't have the skills to work on other people's
What
bikes.
about a salesman at a store that sells motorcycles?
You could sell knives, you know. All
Yeah.
You have knives.
I could use them too, but. No, you know what? It's
sell your hair to a Chinese wig company.
That's not. I'll tell you, I've considered it, and people aren't buying hair anymore. The economy's shit.
Gary?
People aren't buying.
You know what?
Bikes.
We've heard all sorts of rumors about now that everybody's talking about this.
I don't know. I mean, first of all, I don't know how the gossip around here is crazy.
It's all over the place.
And
so I got to ask both of you guys a question. Is it true that one of the ways Dan got the money from you was that he called Artie and he was crying that he wasn't going to be able to see his daughter and he needed the money for airfare to come back? That's one of the rumors.
He
that's going
wasn't
around.
crying, no.
Now,
He
how
really
can
wanted to get back.
Now, how
to
can
him.
these rumors be completely fabricated? If me and Artie are the only ones that had this conversation, everything else is just total fabrication. Just
Although
a fucking,
I read your letter.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, something didn't ring true about it.
Tell me what didn't ring true.
If you don't mind me saying. You describe that since this has come up on the radio, and Steve Langford's been reporting on this.
Let me cut you off on that.
Hold on, let me finish.
Can you just refer to him as the scumbag piece of shit and not the name? Because the name makes me want to make my blood boil.
All right, scumbag piece of shit. I don't feel that way about Steve.
You know, all your life, you've criticized people in the media who have misquoted you, who have written articles. You've accused them of yellow journalism. You've done prayers to Jesus, wishing cancers to spread through their body and die them, so that you could piss on their grave and laugh at their rotting corpse.
What is Steve said wrong? There is a loan here. There's a debt to be paid.
The point is, it's between myself and Artie. Yes,
but you brought it up on the air, and then Steve is put in an awkward position of having to cover it.
Yeah, but you know what? He called me, and I said,
Steve.
"Yeah, better fucking walk past me, you fucking piece of shit."
Well, wait a second. You're taking it out on Steve.
No.
Don't do anything stupid.
No. Just stop and let me speak. Steve called me. I said, "Please do not run a story on this. When it's a fleeting mention on the show, it's one thing. If you repeated the news over and over again, then word can possibly get back to my daughter. She'll get teased. She'll get antagonized at school." I said, "The point, no, Howard. The point is, I said to him, please do not run the story. I'm appealing to you as a father and as a fellow human being.
But wait, you
do
used
not
the
run the
kid
story.
card. Wait,
and everything I'm saying to you is well.
But Dan, you use the kid card.
Whether I use
who knows Dan the song? Your kid doesn't go to school and get teased by the other kids because her dad is Dan the song parody man.
No. She gets teased by other kids because some of the kids at school do know that I work here and people hear it
and they know you're Dan the song parody man, and they listen to Howard 100
News. They knew you didn't
News.
pay back Artie.
Oh, come on.
They didn't know it for
possibly be true.
What kind of song can you make
First of all, it is. Second of all, you want to call me a liar? Call me a fucking liar, Howard.
You a liar, but
well,
I'm
I'm telling you one thing, and you're telling me you believe it to be the contrary. So you call me a fucking liar. But the bottom stop.
I'll give
the
you
bottom line is this: I begged and I pleaded, and I very eloquently asked him not to run the story, that it could have a negative impact on my daughter. I said everything I'm saying to you is off the record, and the fucking piece of shit scumbag fucking ran the story anyway.
Easy.
And not only that, but he lied because in his story, he says Dan warned us against running the story. I didn't warn you. I asked you not to run the story. You're a fucking scumbag, a piece of shit, a yellow journalist, and you don't practice what you preach because many times you've lied on the air and you fucking squash stories about yourself because you're a human piece of fucking shit. You should fucking die tomorrow so I can shit on your face, piss on your grave, and do a fucking happy dance because you're not a fucking human being to me. You're a piece of fucking garbage. And you better walk past me fucking fast when you walk past me.
Don't make threats. Don't make threats.
I'm not making threats. I'm just fucking recommending the pace that he should walk at.
What does that mean?
Because I don't want him fucking near me because my skin crawls when he's near me. So it would be a favor to me the same way as I asked you nicely before not to run the fucking story. It's a favor to me because you make me fucking sick. The sight of you, the thought of you. Let's talk about the liar fucking Langford. Funny stuff. First of all, what a moron. This fucking guy is embarrassed and tries to squash the story. He hates the fact that he has a reputation for having a big cock. He should hate having a reputation for being a big fucking cock. Steve Langford's huge penis. They had one of his ex-girlfriends who wanted to talk about it, and he wouldn't allow it through. A year later, he fucking lied and said he didn't squash the story. Then there's the fucking Steve Mud Langford, where the rumor was that he apparently shit his pants and his nickname at another news place was Steve Mud Langford. Now, he played it off and lied by saying that they said that because he was a fan of scatological humor. However, then a year later, he got somebody to cover for him and say, no, there was an incident where we were in the news van and I crapped myself and Steve got blamed for it. If that was what really fucking happened, why didn't you just say that that was what happened? Not just say, oh, I'm a fan of scatological humor, not that somebody else shit their pants and I got blamed for it.
Steve,
because you're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking liar. You are the piece of shit that comes out of an asshole. I asked you not to run the fucking story. It wasn't big news. He wasn't breaking any fucking news. He was just fucking driving home something that was already covered on the show.
That. All right, Steve.
The fucking scumbag. Fucking die, you piece of shit.
Can he answer that?
And
did you poop in your pants?
No.
You did not?
No. I would like to be able to tell you that I did, but I didn't.
No. See, it's physically impossible for a piece of shit to take a shit. Either you can take a shit or you are the shit.
Do you want to respond
he is
to
the fucking
Dan's
shit.
charges?
Well, it's interesting. Dan says clearly that he wants to bury the story. Why is he on this radio show right now?
Because you've already fucking blown it. It's been on the air.
No, this was
and he's already... That's not... No. Why don't you fucking address the fact that we had a conversation? I told you not, asked you not to run the story.
Right, but I don't take requests.
Did I warn you not to run...
When I covered the news...
Did I ask you to not run the story, or did I warn you to run the story? Because in your news story, you said, Dan the Song Parody Man warns us. Dan the Song Parody Man cautions us. Did I ever warn you or caution you, or did I ask you? Because saying I warned or cautioned, which sounds like I threatened you, makes for a better story when you don't have a fucking story.
Let's
when you're a
actually
fucking
go with
piece of shit that tries to blow things out of proportions.
Well, we're not getting any.
There's so many inaccuracies.
He makes 𝗵𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍 seem fucking animated. It's like if they took a fucking robot
but you're mad at the guy
and cloned it with a piece of shit, you'd have fucking Steve Langford. It's like they took a robot and they had did a poor job of trying to program it to emulate human emotions.
Dan, I like it. Here's my recommendation. Next time, don't bring up on the air that you're the guy who borrowed $7,500.
Howard, it was already out. The bitches in the office were already talking about it. Nobody was talking about it.
No, I'll tell you what, I would never, but people would ask me and I would just go, I don't know what you're talking about. And it would never have come on the air.
But every time my name came up, did Howard not get a note that said, oh, doesn't Dan the Song Parody Man owe you money?
And I would say no, and then it was the end of it. Howard, believe me.
Listen to me.
It would never have been this way.
As mad as you are, Steve, and I understand your point. I got it.
He's a piece of shit. I told him it could affect my daughter. He ran the story anyway. He wasn't breaking any news.
All right.
He was just repeating what was already said on the air. I asked him fucking nicely.
What we did was we called the individual involved here, which is what reporters do.
All right. So here's the thing.
Right, and I said, I'm not authorizing you to tape this.
No,
anything.
I said,
do not tape this.
We did not tape the interview because you would not go on tape. However, we did quote you.
Yeah,
which is what reporters do.
No, you didn't quote me.
Yes, we do. We got it right here.
Yes or no? Did you say in your piece that I warned you not to run a story?
Here's what the story says.
Because you can repeat the piece.
Here's what the story
says. Let's see what he said.
The story says, Dan refusing to go on tape to comment about Artie mentioning the Lange, the large lingering loan he still hasn't repaid Lange, and the Song Parody Man warning us not to blow up, sensationalize, or glorify.
Warning us? Did I warn you? What is a warning?
Yes. Not to glorify, sensationalize, or blow up the story.
That's pretty close.
No. That's bullshit. A warning means you better not do this.
If you don't like the news,
I asked him. I did not warn him. There's a difference. When you fucking say that somebody warned you.
You're getting worked up over the
warning.
No. It's just a no. It's an example of the fact that he's a piece of shit scumbag, and he's full of shit. That he didn't have
a story's true. What can I tell you?
No, the story's not true because I didn't fucking warn you. So shut your fucking hole, Langford.
He's saying
fuck you. Shut your fucking hole, Langford.
Right.
Don't ever fucking walk near me.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you. And Dan, calm down.
Wow.
It ain't worth it.
You're a fucking piece of shit, Langford.
No,
go that way.
I'm not gonna touch him because I'm not into scatologing shit like him.
You heat it up.
Fuck out of here.
You're heated up.
Howard, if somebody ran an article where you asked somebody not to say something, and you said that they printed, you warned them.
I would point it out.
You'd fucking hit the fucking roof. And especially if it was...
Maybe.
And especially if you asked them not to run it out of concern for your children, whether the reporter thinks it's a valid concern or not.
Reporters write whatever they want. They don't care about your children. And they don't. That's
obviously,
the bottom line.
especially including the scumbag that you employ, Howard.
That's true.
He's a fucking piece of shit.
He's a newsman.
He's a newsman.
No. He's a piece of fucking shit.
I don't sit
I've
there
held
and
that
tell the
fucking
news.
piece of human garbage out with shit when he's needed fucking my help. I've seen him working on stuff and given him ways to speed up his fucking research. I've helped this fucking guy out. You think?
Now here's what I want you to do
a touch
tonight.
of professional.
Here's what I want you to do tonight. Cut up your own voice and make song parodies out of it.
What is this? Is great tape.
This is great tape.
I'm sure somebody else will fucking.
No.
jump on it.
You need to do this.
Can I just touch one more thing? And
think
obviously,
it'll be cathartic.
I look at Artie. I'm like, I say, Artie's my friend. We fucking hung out. We've done a lot of shit. We've had a lot of good times together.
I don't have any bad feelings against you.
I called you a ton of fucking times, since I've gotten back, and it's the same procedure. I call your house phone, and it goes to the voicemail.
Well, you know what I would say.
I know, yeah.
Artie's not going to tell you.
90% of the people in my life can't get in touch with me right now because I'm a heroin
I can't get
addict.
in touch with him.
But,
He's a heroin addict.
And I felt like a real douchebag. I felt like over and over again that I don't know, like you helped me out as a friend, but then you fucking were avoiding me like the plague.
Matt is on the. Let's hear from the
hard,
fan.
I don't want to put you in an awkward position where you're explaining it to me. Like, if you had left a message, look, I have the money, meet me here, we'll go get it. Otherwise, it's going to be an awkward. I'm doing it for our friendship.
I know. It
ironically
bothers me. I mean, it's a fucking
Matt is
bothers
on
me
the
every
air.
day.
Let's go to some of the listeners.
Rough,
Times are rough, and I'm sure you're going to pay him back. Matt, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, Matt.
Hey, Howard, how you doing? I was just curious, Dan. Don't you think that maybe if you just concentrated on resolving the whole $7,500, that it wouldn't even matter what Langford says? Like, I don't know. I'm just curious because it's the second time I'm hearing somebody blow up on Langford. Seems like we're kind of tangenting off the.
I was going to say that to you. I was going to say that to you. It's more...
I work every day towards trying to find a way to resolve this debt as quickly as possible. I got a ton of music here that I'm actually in the middle of restoring and selling. I got vintage Fender amps that are worth like $2,500 that I'd like to just get rid of one and at least hand that to Artie to give him something. But no, the point is, Matt, I told the guy that if you blow this up and you repeat the story over and over again in the news, that it could have a negative impact. It could get back to my teenage daughter.
But when you go on the air and say you're a poon hound and all that, right. Don't you think that could have an impact to your daughter?
I said it once in a fleeting moment. You guys have repeated it 1,000 times since then.
Is it? Well, you know how the show works.
I mean, I also write.
But has it affected your daughter? Has anything happened?
Yeah, somebody called her a fucking welfare loser at school.
All right, Ken, you're on the air. Go ahead.
I don't know how they know who you are.
I don't even know how they know who Dan the Song Parody Man is. I don't even know his last name.
I don't deny that you're telling the truth. It's crazy.
Ken, go ahead. You're on the air.
Dan, you're a talented, creative guy, but you're clearly out of your fucking mind here.
How am I out of my mind?
A lot of talented guys are out of their mind.
Well, this is an extreme case because Steve Langford is an extremely talented, professional guy, and you can't get past the name calling.
No. He's not talented. He's not professional.
Yes, he is, man.
Okay. Call up my naivete that I said to him 4 times. This could have a negative impact on my daughter. I'm not giving you any breaking news. You're not breaking a story. You're just going to be repeating what's already been said on the air.
But the negative impact on your daughter is borrowing $7,500 in the first place.
Yeah.
No. It's the fact that they're running it on the news over and over again and increasing the exposure of it.
But if you didn't borrow the money, it would never be on the news.
The point is, but the point is,
look, I'm not judging somebody.
And don't go on the air saying you're the guy who's owed the money. Then you wouldn't have any Steve Langford or any impact on your daughter.
I wish that was the case, but that's
all right.
But that's
point
over and done with. The point is, I asked the guy very nicely, and I told him why. Okay. And he chose to run the story anyway, despite the fact that I told him that it could have an impact on my child.
All right, Karen, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hi, Howard. I'm not calling about this. Did they?
All right, we're on this topic now, though, my darling.
Well,
all right. Let's stick to the topic. Let's go to Jovan.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Good. Dan's great. He's a smart guy.
I love Dan.
And you got to appreciate him how far he got. Just a funny story. Back in the old days, we used to play hockey with him.
Jovan, hey, man, I was thinking about you the other day. You're the best.
How's it going?
Killer defenseman.
And the funniest story, we get shellacked on the ice, He gets back in the locker room. He lights up a cigarette. He goes, "Man, we fucking suck." And you're just sitting there like.
Do you smoke cigarettes?
Oh, that's the other thing. I was trying to figure out if
Where are you getting money for that?
If I didn't smoke, I'd take it out of my food money. I'll fucking smoke instead of eat.
Give Artie the cigarette money. What do you spend a week on cigarettes? How do you not have money? I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't mean to get into financial life, but now that it's on the air, why would you smoke cigarettes?
I'm an
addict.
addict.
No money.
Artie can relate.
Give that money to your daughter, then she won't be a welfare kid.
Yeah.
What? How much money do you spend? How much are cigarettes now? How much are they?
Anywhere between like $5 and $8 a pack.
Oh my God! So how many packs a week do you smoke?
I'm stretching like a pack will last me 2 days, and I'm smoking the cheapest stuff.
All right, so you're spending at least $50 a week on cigarettes.
Yeah.
Dude, if you gave him $50 a week, you'd be paid him back already.
Yeah,
for a year. What's $50?
2027.
What's $50 a week times 52 weeks? Robin, you're a math major.
2,500.
2,500 you'd have.
Yeah.
Then you could get your bike out of hock and pay Artie his money.
That's about a third of what you owe.
Hey, Jovan, back in those days.
I want you quitting cigarettes
Back in those
today.
days, would I put up like the whole $6 grand for the team fee and then wait for the guys over the course of the season to pick it up because I had money back then? Yovi was a great defenseman.
Listen to me. Quit smoking today. It's over.
Oh God, I wish I could.
No, you can't.
Stop
if you
it,
stop
Wack.
buying them.
I do. I cut everything out. I don't drink. I don't do any drugs. I don't smoke weed.
Are you dating?
I cut down on my eating.
Have you gone on a date?
I haven't gone on a date in ages. Not a date where I had to pay for anything.
Right.
Anyways.
What is it, Gary?
The guys in the office were asking a question, which I'm going to pose to Dan. If you were looking to keep this whole Artie money thing sort of private and quiet, they were saying Artie did a book signing, and at the book signing, there was Langford was there, and the Howard TV cameras were there, and Dan got online and like repaid Artie $100, like making a whole show of it.
Right.
So if you were looking to keep it on the sort of quiet, why would you do that? It
had already been brought up on the air. I was there, and I handed him money, and the cameras were there. It's not about.
It appears that you're willing to talk about it on the radio and play with it to some degree.
Now it's completely out in the open. Okay, that was something that my daughter wasn't going to see. It's something that my daughter wasn't going to hear.
But how do you know what she's going to see and what she's not going to see?
She only pays attention.
No,
to
she
the
only
news.
listens to Steve Langford.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't listen to anything but the kids.
I'm just saying. How do you know what anybody's going to see or hear? How do you know if a parent had Howard TV and seen that? Who would you be mad at then?
That would be. Then I'd have myself to blame. I'd absolutely have
but
myself to
you're
blame.
out there talking about it. I'm just saying. I know why you're mad at Steve because he said he wouldn't do something and he did it. But I just think that you're just sort of getting mad because Steve's easy to kick.
All right, Bob,
no,
you have the
Steve's
last
not
word.
easy to kick. The guy could fucking probe into my fucking life and make it miserable if he wants to. Then I'll have to make the decision or not of how I want to fucking
All
deal
right,
with
Bob, you're on the air in Toledo.
Hey, how you doing, Howard? Hey, this is for Artie, and ask the song parody man to be quiet. I'm gonna put the truth out about him.
Let's hear it.
They sold them bikes at auction because of that storage. He has no bikes. He's lying out his teeth. They were sold a month and a half ago.
Okay, describe the two bikes. Tell me what type, and then I'll pull the registrations out of my pocket. We'll see if they match.
Well, pull them out, Dan. I ain't gonna describe them. They weren't that hot of a bike, anyways. One went for $6,500, and the other one went for $1,100. One was an 883, and the other one was a Fat Boy.
You're absolutely wrong. They're both shovelheads.
Okay.
So you're a fucking moron. One's an Iron Sportster and one's an 80 wide glot. So shut your fucking up. Yeah, it's another fucking ass. It's another fucking asshole talking shit.
Registration. Didn't I ask you to be quiet?
Yeah, but that's too fucking bad. Be quiet so you can fucking lie. You're a shitty caller. You tried to call in and be funny. You suck. That was your fucking angle to get on the Howard show to say that they sold my bike at auction? You fucking go to fucking hell.
I pay my fucking subscription. Don't owe Artie nothing.
All right, let's go to Sam. You have the final word in California. Go ahead, Sam.
Yeah, I want to know the storage name of Dan's storage lot, because when they do get posted in the newspaper and they do come up for auction, he's $4,000 behind on the rent. I don't believe it. I want to buy them. So what's the name of the storage unit there?
Yeah, like I'm gonna fucking tell you. It's through an individual. It's not a storage unit. It's a garage that I rent with a couple other people. One person has their name on the lease. The rest of us pay our share for the garage.
All right, listen, Dan. I hope the financial situation gets better for you. That's
hopefully,
number one.
I got this. Hopefully, I'm doing this tour. This tour with the people I work out with in Vegas. I got a tour coming up, and
plug that so that you can get back on your feet. Where are you going to be?
So 𝗛𝗄𝗄𝗿 Madhouse. He's booking a casino party tour that's going on in all the different casinos outside of Vegas around the country. You can check out 𝗛𝗄𝗄𝗿madhouse.com. And just one more quick thing. Artie, was it just an oversight that you didn't invite me to either of your parties this summer? And I don't want to be a douche, or was it like that, you know?
No, you were. I didn't formally invite anybody. It was like, you know, there weren't invitations.
I don't know. Like I said, I felt like you were.
No.
I was 10 minutes away in fucking Long Branch, babysitting
Sounds like
my
Artie
friend's house.
maybe didn't want you there.
Yeah,
No, that's not true. I mean,
You know what? I happen to know Artie sent out a mass email. No, not a mass email. An email to like Tracy, not Tracy, but some. I don't even remember that you invited anyone. I heard through the grapevine you were having a party. I don't think there was a formal.
Yeah, right. I just said anybody could come. Of course. If I would have seen you, you could come. No, I don't. I'm not like that. Believe me. Look, I don't judge anybody for borrowing money. I know stuff gets shitty, and believe me, a lot of people owe me money.
I tell you,
a lot of people have owed me money for years, and I keep it quiet. I'm sorry I brought it up. That day with Teddy, I lost my mind.
I know,
but
I can't blame you for
and I didn't mean to call you the names I was calling you, but it was like, I was nuts, and I never would have brought up your name. Howard could ask me till Kingdom Come, I would have said, I know that's not true because it should be private. I wish it hadn't come to this. I do. I mean, it might have been eating away at you. So I was talking about another guy who owes me money.
I know. Yeah, we're going.
And look, by the way, this other guy who owes me money.
Yes.
Everybody here, they're like Sherlock Holmes. Everybody here figured out who that was.
Oh, yeah, I figured that off the bat. Too.
Okay, right. Okay, so you work here. You figured it out somehow. And
have you figured it out, Howard?
He knows who it is.
I have no idea. He told me, and I don't know who it is. I swear you don't.
So in other words, so that guy all of a sudden got the guilt and is texting me every 5 seconds. And you know what? It'll never come to this. You know why? Because I'll never say his name, and he probably won't either.
Right.
You should have just not said anything, man.
Well, you know what? Let me just.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Who would even know?
Yeah, you know.
No one would know, Dan.
I've been on both sides of the lending. The first time I've ever borrowed a large sum of money is from you, aside from the mortgage that I took out on the house.
Lucky you, Artie.
But from being on the other side of it, okay, and I know how much it could piss you off if you think I'm going out and I'm spending money and just like that would be a big FU to you. I got people that I've lent way more than you lent me, who've never paid me back, who've sold their houses, and I know they've profited over $100,000 on their house, bought another house, then
let's go get them.
Right, and then
and
then while I was losing my fucking house and needed money to keep it out of foreclosure, this scumbag was putting in a fucking pool in his backyard. You know, while he still couldn't pay me back, you know, the 10 grand.
So you are not doing that.
I'm never going to be that fucking guy. I would sooner fucking kill myself.
No, I know you wouldn't, Dan.
Right.
Believe me. But you know.
All right, let me wrap this up. I don't want to put Dan on the.
Now here's just another offer for Artie. Since this tour is getting booked and I'm going to be doing a ton of work on it, 𝗵𝗄𝗄 actually offered to give me an advance on some of the money that I'm going to earn from the tour, which I could then give directly to you.
All right, there you go.
If you can afford it, fine.
Yeah.
You know,
all right.
Don't get yourself.
But thanks, man. Again, the most important thing is you know that we're still friends. Man.
We are. I'm not. Believe me, we're friends.
Do you want Langford to do a story on this today or no?
No, I want somebody else to do a fucking story on the passing of Steve Langford. And I can fucking
Dan,
do
this
a happy
song player,
dance.
super talented guys. You heard he has just put together another hit song, "Everybody Douche Now," featuring Tracy. And I have to say, Dan, you are a super talented guy. And yes, you will get back on your feet.
What sucks about money is,
and you know what? You don't have to pay Artie back ever, I'm sure.
No. What sucks about money is, like, you know, I don't need money now.
Yeah.
But everyone here has seen my violent streak when I get mad. God forbid I ever do need money. Because, you know.
Good luck.
I'm going to go looking for it.
I mean, if it makes you feel better to kick the shit out of me, I'll hold my hands behind my back. You can pound away.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about a lot of other people.
Listen, Dan, go calm down. I want you to go take whatever Artie's on and you'll be fine, all right?
All right, thanks a lot.
Calm down over there, for Christ's sake.
All right.
Getting all worked up. I saw your hands were shaking and everything.
Oh, yeah, piss me off.
I thought you would take off like a rocket. All right. Well,
I would never disrespect the sanctity of your studio.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
There are a lot of people who are unhappy with the news. You and I have talked about this before, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Absolutely. Well, what can you do?
So
if you don't like what we report, I guess you shouldn't get involved, right?
That's very true.
I mean,
now he's just. Is there any truth behind what he's saying?
there's none. Do you want to see the story?
Sure.
Sure. Do you want me to read it to you?
Yeah,
it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's the gist of it?
Okay, it's one thing to owe Artie Lange $7,500 since last March. This is a story we reported last week. But to be reminded about it by Artie himself on the Stern Show, like having a big mouth bill collector nail you on national radio. Dan the Song Parody Man, particularly unhappy with Howard 100 News for reporting on this. Dan refusing to go on tape to comment about Artie mentioning the large lingering loan he still hasn't repaid Lange. And the Song Parody Man warning us not to blow up, sensationalize, or glorify the story. Dan the Song Parody Man claiming he's placed at least a dozen calls to Artie, but Lange doesn't answer or return his calls, he says. Dan citing severe financial hardship, declaring he doesn't yet have the money to repay Artie, but affirms he does have every intention of paying Artie back. And as for that motorcycle, he said he'd sell if he had to pay Artie back his $7,500. Dan the Song Parody Man reporting it's in his garage where he can't get it because he hasn't paid the parking bill. That's the news story.
Sounds like a lot of BS on his part.
Well, does that sound like lies?
Dude, this eats me every morning. I fucking wake up and there's a pit in my stomach, and this just eats me. I'm walking around with this debt, you know. You don't feel when you owe somebody money, you really don't own any of the money that's in your pocket. It's theirs. It's not yours.
Yeah.
You know. So until I clear myself of that debt, I have zero money. You know. That's
so you're willing to do pretty much anything to pay it back?
Yeah, I mean within reason.
Within reason.
Yeah, within reason, of course. Yeah.
Now, what about Steve Langford?
He's a piece of shit.
Is it so much that you think he's making up lies, or you just don't want him to report on all this?
I asked. It's not like he was breaking a news story that nobody had ever heard of. It's not like he was going to shock the world with any kind of information. It was just that he needed something to fill his block because he has a quota, and he decided to use my story. I said, Steve, I'm appealing to you as a father and a fellow human being. Please do not run this story. If it's a fleeting moment on the show and it's mentioned, you can get past it. If it's run during every break, during all the repeats, it's blown up on the news, it can get back to my daughter and it can have a negative impact. You can do anything you want to me. I'll stand here and take a punch. I have no problem for the good of the show. I'll take a stab wound, whatever. But I think that this could possibly negatively have an impact on my daughter. Please do not run the story. I said it to him clearly, concisely, and he chose to run the story anyway. Bottom line, he's a piece of fucking shit. He ran in the story. He said, Dan warns us against telling this story. It was in the bumper for the news as well as the news story. I never warned him. I asked him, I pleaded with him, and I begged him. Warning it is sensationalizing the story. It's blowing out of proportion. It's making it sound like a threat. The word warning and threaten aren't really that much different. And he added that in there so that he could make it into a story. And that's what makes him a piece of fucking shit.
No hard feelings.
He's a good friend of mine. I'm sorry it came out like this, but you know, some people get good times, bad times, and if you loan somebody money, it should be a private thing. But there's gossips around here worse than the fucking View.
Here?
Well, I'm saying, you know,
Really?
so I'm pissed it came out like this, but we're friends, and he's a good man.
All right. It's my pal, Artie Lange, man. You saved my life.
Okay, real quick, here is 𝗁𝗁 Lee. She is Miss Howard TV in February. Anyone who's a subscriber knows, in addition to all the great programming, all the original shows we're doing now, we always have a Miss Howard TV every month, and this girl is very beautiful.
Oh, Jesus.
Nothing wrong with 𝗁𝗁 Lee. Hey, Sasha.
Hey, how are
Are you
you?
𝗁𝗁 Lee or Sasha?
𝗁𝗁 Lee is my full name, but Sasha.
Full Lee is your last name?
No,
You just have one name.
no, but well, my full first name is 𝗁𝗁 Lee.
𝗁𝗁 Lee.
Yeah,
So everyone calls you Sasha or 𝗁𝗁 Lee?
Sasha. Or
Well, you're a
Sasha.
Russian girl or something like
I'm
that?
half Hungarian.
Half Hungarian. You'll look good in a bathing suit, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
You look great. Thank you for being Miss Howard TV this month. Artie, obviously, you're in love. I see Artie would not have a chance with you. You're 20 years old, and you even said you don't date older guys. And by older guys, you said you wouldn't even date someone 30. That's kind of gross, right?
Well, yeah, when I was talking to Ganji in my pre-interview, I was talking about Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, Genji goes, would you date Matthew McConaughey? And 𝗁𝗁 Lee said, well, you know, he's kind of gross because it would be gross because
he's old.
He's an old guy.
Yeah.
So Genji goes, I know I don't have a chance with her. Because, and 𝗏𝗏ce goes, you think that's the reason she won't go out with you?
She wouldn't date Matthew McConaughey. She's definitely not going to date 𝗫𝗫. That's how he...
Why would 𝗫𝗫 ask her if she'd date Matthew McConaughey?
No, because he was asking, like, if I had a celebrity crush or, like, something like that.
Well, Artie is 26. Just from all the drugs, he looks a little bit older, but you can date him. Feel free. And you're a young woman. It says here you have a boyfriend, right?
Not, well, like, we're working on things.
What do you mean? Breaking up?
Well, we did, and now we're working on things.
What does that mean?
They're trying to get back together.
Yeah.
They're trying it out
Thank you.
again.
Why would you do that, Robin? Try to get back together. It obviously didn't work. You're 20 years old. You're good looking. Why do that?
Maybe they discovered that they didn't like being away from each other once they were.
You dumped him, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's dumping you.
Oh,
you can't do
I've been
better
dumped
than
before.
You have?
Yeah.
Who would dump you? Who's the stud?
The guy must have been blind.
Or that, or you're terrible in
no,
bed.
I was young, and he was going to college, and I was still in high school, so it was one of those things.
Oh, you were dating the college guys when you were in high school. Oh, I know.
No, he was going to college.
Oh, I see. He was going off.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. So you've only had sex with what? This one guy, the boyfriend?
I've only had 3 boyfriends.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So you've had sex with 3 different guys.
I'm just saying I've had 3 boyfriends.
You're not even saying you had sex with all of them. No kidding. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
That I kept a secret in my pre-interview as well.
𝗫𝗫 told me you've never masturbated. I don't believe it.
Yeah, that's true. I have not.
Liar.
I'm serious.
You never thought...
My friends, don't believe me either, but...
I'll tell you why I don't believe you. I don't really know you, but unless there's some huge sexual hang-up, I don't see how you avoid touching yourself at some point out of curiosity. Like when you're wiping down there or something, you've touched it, right?
Hello, that's different.
All right. Then all of a sudden you go, oh, let me take a look, see what's doing down here. And then you touch a little. What do you think, Robin? Is it possible she's 20 and never masturbated?
I'm serious.
I'm sure it's possible. A lot of women are a little uptight, and it takes them a while.
Why are you uptight? Religious background?
I'm 20 years old. I'm young still.
You think you might touch yourself one day, or do you think it's a game plan? When a man touches you, you like it.
Well, yeah, I like guys.
Right. But to touch yourself, there's some hang-up there, because most people, by the time they're 20, have touched themselves. Even out of curiosity,
I guess I'm weird.
I mean, it's simple. You were laying in bed one night. I'm hanging out. Then all of a sudden, you don't like, ooh, gee, my hand is on here. It feels a little good. Have you ever almost touched yourself?
No.
Wow.
I'm for real.
And you've never fooled around with anything else, like, a shower head or, nothing?
You never
meat or
got off-
vegetable?
You never got off on meat and vegetables?
No,
like
not
Robin,
so
no?
much.
You think that's sick if someone uses meat and vegetables?
I mean, it's their thing, I guess, if they like it.
But it shows that you disturbed human being, right?
Right. I'll agree.
Boy, I can't believe you never touched. Robin, I'm having a hard time with that. I can't get past it.
I think there are a lot of girls in her position.
Don't you think after meeting myself and Artie and Benji that
Now
Fred,
she will
you
have
will probably need to touch yourself after?
Oh, definitely, yep.
Absolutely.
If I were her, I'd touch myself.
You're 5'8". That's a great height.
Yeah.
You like 5'8"?
I like it. And you weigh 115 pounds. Describe to
Maybe
women.
a little more after the holidays.
Is that right? But that's the right weight for a girl 5'8", isn't it?
I guess so.
Absolutely.
The doctor said I'm a little bit underweight, but for the modeling world, especially in New York, it's considered big.
You've been doing some modeling?
You're big in the modeling world?
Yeah.
Sure, she's right. You got to stay super thin. Where have you modeled? Have you modeled anywhere? You gotten any jobs?
Yeah, things have really slowed down right now, especially right before Fashion Week, and I'm not 5'10", so.
Oh, I've gone on 2 go-sees the whole month.
Well, Sasha Lee is right. In fact, Beth's been talking to a lot of her modeling friends, and they said the business is so bad now. A lot of people, a lot of girls will
Really? What are they going to have to start doing? Hooking?
A real job, hooking or stripping, yeah.
Go with Dan down to the sanitation department.
Pictures of Sasha Lee are on the web now. As I said, she will be our... there's a picture of you. You do look good.
Wow.
It seems like every broad now with the internet, every broad has pictures.
Well, look at those pictures. They're
Look
beautiful.
at her. Wouldn't you have your pictures up?
That was for Hawaiian Tropic.
If I looked like you, what do you mean for Hawaiian Tropic?
I did, I entered like a bikini contest when I lived in upstate New York near Rochester. And I didn't really know what it was when I was getting into it. And then I won. And then they're like, oh, you won a free trip to Hawaii and you're going to be representing New York in the international competition. So I went to Oahu, Hawaii for a week and competed and stuff. And I was like in the calendar. I was January.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Wow.
I also
I
I imagine you could work in Playboy. Would you ever consider doing nude work in Playboy magazine?
No. I don't know. It's not for me.
No. You'd feel funny.
I'm a
though.
little more conservative.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Nice
I'm interested. So 5'10" is what you have to be for fashion week.
Well, you don't have to be, but if I was like at my height, I'd have to be much thinner at my height. But
how much thinner can you get? That's so stupid.
Oh, I've seen really thin.
Yeah, but that's not sexy. Thinner, you know, than that.
Your parents are divorced, it says here, but you haven't been talking to your dad. You're mad at him.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, no, it's a long story, but in a nutshell, he's in his late 40s and he dates girls my age now.
That's
I
why
was
you
16
think
and he
it's
was dating a
gross.
19-year-old.
He's dating a 19-year-old and he's 40?
Well, he was. Yeah, he was in his earlier 40s then, but yeah.
What, can you blame him? What the hell? What the hell?
But that's why she feels.
Yeah,
it's
but
gross.
it was just wrong, you know.
Right.
But-
So you're not talking to the guy?
No.
Oh, man. You're never going to talk to him again?
As of right now, I don't have any intention to.
Is he dating someone your age?
Not anymore, but there's just like so much weird stuff going on. I'm just like, whatever.
Oh.
Wow. So you seem kind of sad when you say that, right?
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope so. I mean, not to talk to your dad.
Yeah.
What age would you like to see him date? What would be the cutoff?
I don't know. Someone who's not like, who could wear my clothes and like,
Right.
I don't know. We fought like sisters, so it was annoying.
You want him to date a fat chick?
I don't care who he dates as long as like it makes him
Long as
happy and
she's
she's
gross.
nice to me. But it just got weird.
Chick
'Cause
wasn't nice to you.
she was using him too because she had like 2 DWIs and like I would
Oh.
hear her on the phone and it like turned into this whole thing.
Oh, so it was there was more to the
yeah,
whole
she was
thing.
she was really
So
milking him.
he's not seeing her anymore, but
No.
but you're still pissed.
Yeah, well,
Right.
like a lot of other stuff happened, but that was like the main root of it.
You were a pizza delivery girl?
Yeah, I
was
just
your-
actually filled in for a friend when I was home over break for Christmas.
What was your uniform?
Nothing special. It's just I live in a really small town, so it was just shorts, t-shirt. He let me wear whatever I wanted, kind of. So.
You know, let me ask you, you were never raped or molested being a pizza delivery girl? I mean, look at you. You show up at the door. You know, there's a lot of weird guys.
Well,
I mean,
don't show up at the door in a bikini.
You do not. But even in a shorts and a T-shirt, I imagine guys get a little worked up, right? Do they ever try to drag you into the house?
No. The town is so small. Half the people I delivered to were like friends of family or people we knew through school. And
Oh,
stuff,
okay.
So.
All right. Well, Robin, that sounds very sexy to me. Pizza delivery girl. I like that.
I think she should think about that. She could make a lot of money delivering pizza.
I bet you she got huge tips. I would tip her $200-300.
Monday Night Football wasn't that bad of a
It's
night.
like the
Right.
plot of every porno, you know, except it's a chick.
It's the reverse. Yeah.
So, what was your biggest tip?
I don't know. I don't even know. I think maybe like $10.
$10. Jeez, these guys must be blind.
Yeah, that was
you that.
big for me.
Gee, I'm a dad out there waiting for my pizza. This shows up $300, honey. Let's go. Come on. Let's do it.
I ought to keep ordering pizza, I'll tell you that.
You're not kidding. Well, listen, Sasha Lee, as a matter of fact, I recognized you right away because you're in an episode of
Show in the
Show in the Hallway,
Uh-huh.
which debuts on Thursday with
Right.
Beth is in it, too.
Yeah, I met her.
Yeah, you met my
She's
wife.
hot.
She's hot, right? So you met my wife,
Yeah.
and you guys work together, Show in the Hallway. That's going to be on Howard TV this Thursday. Check that out. And we welcome you, and thank you for being Miss Howard TV.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And you look great. I mean, what can I say? Good luck with everything.
Good,
Sasha
yeah.
Lee, everybody. Okay, Sasha, thanks.
Thank you.
Sasha, grab me a water, please.
And a pizza. Sasha's looking good. She must work out or
See her
something.
ass?
Oh, yeah. She must have done sports or something in high school.
Yeah, the way of her ass, like, I don't know what the part of the bite it is, but like the side of her ass.
You need a girl like that, Artie. I've decided.
All right, but I'm too old for her. 41.
Oh, you got to go out and pursue her. To show her how hot a 40-year-old guy can be and how much fun he can be.
I don't have time for that.
You don't have time to work her, right?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck do these broads want me to do? I'm working.
Sasha, how'd it go?
It was good.
Wasn't that bad,
Short
right?
and sweet, yeah.
So, Howard doesn't believe that you don't touch yourself.
Yeah.
Why?
Whatever.
Is that so hard to believe?
Well, he doesn't have to believe me. I don't know. I know it's true.
We can't agree on a song to play. I go, okay, let's play Louie Louie.
Already the band is fighting.
So I'm
That's
playing.
the first thing you do.
So I start playing Louie Louie.
Ugh.
But that's the only fucking thing I know.
It's 2 chords.
Yeah, C, F, and G.
It's hard to, It's hard to go wrong.
So I'm
with
playing Louie Louie, right? And we were doing our thing, and Stamos he's getting mad that everyone's such a fucking bad musician.
Yeah.
And he's bad mouthing Mark McGrath. And
Really?
Yeah, Mark McGrath.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a spat. It looked like they were going to fight.
They were going to fight because.
What was Mark doing?
Because John goes, "What's with this guy? He's a fucking singer, and he doesn't know any songs." And I go, "Does it really matter?"
I'm the only real musician here.
If he's going to drum, you better know what you're doing.
I said, "We're all high as a kite." You got to hear this. Johnny Knoxville was there. Johnny shows up with his wife. Is that his wife or his girlfriend? I don't know.
Johnny Knoxville looks like he's 80 years old right now.
Right.
He's beaten his body so much. He walks around. He's like an old man. He's like, he's like.
So it's catching up with him.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We'll just have it right down here. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he's real polite.
Okay. And he's real super polite. Like,
everybody's ma'am and sir.
But he looks like he's like 80 years old. He's got like his business is all screwed up.
I guess that jackass thing is not a good thing to do.
He's still putting that catheter up his cock every day, twice a day, and I mean Johnny looks like
that'll age a guy. I mean, when you get your dick broken, like everything after that is like downhill.
What a mess. So Johnny, I'm talking to him, and Jimmy has a full, beautiful bar. I'm drinking vodka. He goes, "Never mind that shit." He goes, Johnny pulls out a jar. Like a jar,
with a
jelly jar with a screw top, and he goes,
a mason jar.
He goes, have a drink of this. It's moonshine. I go, moonshine? What the fuck is moonshine? What do you mean?
Moonshine in Beverly Hills.
He's a hillbilly, and these guys,
from Tennessee,
his
cousins or something.
His cousins make moonshine. They make their own alcohol.
This was Blue Flame moonshine, which is supposed to be the good stuff.
Well, I took a smell. I just took a smell. And Ashton's wife, Demi, says to me, "You're a real pussy. Drink the moonshine." So I said, well, what do you mean I'm a pussy? I'm not going to drink that crap. That's probably poison.
Yeah,
I mean,
Johnny Knoxville's uncle made it.
I said, look at Johnny.
She was calling you a pussy because you called Stamos a pussy, and then Stamos drank it. And the first thing, I walked into the party, and Stamos was like, "You're a pussy if you don't drink this."
Right.
It was like the first thing, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to be a pussy, you know.
I never felt such peer pressure because after all, there's Demi Moore saying, like waiting.
You can't have that.
She sees I'm not a real man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
was she drinking it?
And then like Courtney Cox is drinking the moonshine,
my God.
And she goes, "Come
All
on,
these
man."
girls are.
She's like, "Man up, drink the moonshine." And I go,
"Are more manly than you."
I'm such a fucking woman. I won't drink the moonshine. I wouldn't. I smelled it. I knew. That's why Johnny looks like he's 80 years old. He's drinking moonshine.
It's either that or lighting himself on fire. One or the other.
Yeah, or smashing your balls into a truck.
Something.
But
yeah, but what I mean, they make it's not prohibition. You don't need moonshine.
No. But it was fun, right?
The moonshine was potent. I mean, it was heavy stuff.
Then you kept saying you don't know how to play an instrument, but then you got up and then you're playing the piano like Billy Joel or something.
I took when I was like 7 years old, I took 3 years of piano or something. I don't really know how to play.
And your wife's a good singer? She was up singing?
She was singing?
My wife can do anything.
She's singing.
She can do whatever she wants to do.
She can. She was really great.
I didn't know she sang.
Well, if you hung out at the kind of parties I hung out at, you would know this kind of shit.
Yes, I would.
You're too busy going to charity benefits.
I'll do my thing. You do yours with the moonshine.
Talk to me about charity for a second. How does a celebrity pick their charity? Now, are you trying to get rid of the sex slave industry or something?
Human trafficking, yeah.
Human trafficking. There's a million charities you can get involved in. Why human trafficking and sex slaves.
I saw this thing on like one of those like 48 hours special thing, Nightline or whatever, and it was these like 6 and 7 year old girls in Cambodia,
right?
That were working in these brothels, and these grown men were going in and sleeping with the 6 and 7 year old girl. And this is not really morning talk,
yeah.
But it was just so disturbing to watch, to see what was happening with these kids. And then I started researching, and I found that there's twice as many slaves in the world today as there were when Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation.
Wow.
I didn't even know that. And it's like a $32 billion industry.
So you got involved with that? Yeah, because Robin's involved with every fucking charity but that.
Isn't 𝗦𝗵cie involved with something called like the Rebecca?
The Rebecca Project?
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw an email getting passed back and forth about, but I don't know whether she's associated with it.
Everybody's helping everybody.
We just started our own foundation. It's the DNA Foundation.
Well, anyway, so you got a new movie coming out, but that party at Jimmy's,
that was fun.
It was fun, but that's not a big deal to you, right? Because you guys don't you party with like Brad Pitt and
we don't go out that much. I mean, we're so like when you're in New York, you stay home mostly. It's like you're not going out. That's when we're in Los Angeles, we don't really go out that much.
So Jimmy's party was unusual for you guys.
Yeah. Well, I just got off work. Like I came straight from work and went straight to the party, and then.
That was a big deal. Rick Rubin, Natalie Maines was there. Jeff Probst flew in for it.
Wow.
I mean,
it was a party you fly in for.
Jeff Probst flew in for it?
Yeah, he had to do the Survivor finale. He flew out that night because he
didn't want to miss it.
He was in New York. He flew to the party, and then he flew back to Survivor.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had a good time. I was busting his balls pretty good at that party.
Jeff?
Yeah, it was fun.
Why?
I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
But anyway, so, it was good. It was really good. Ashton's new movie is Killers. This is where you play a spy. You quit the spy business.
Yeah.
After you quit the spy business, you get married to Katherine Heigl.
Katherine Heigl.
Is she a pain in the ass to work with?
No, she's great.
Why does she get a bad reputation at being like cuckoo?
Yeah. I don't know. I think she had like a thing on the what was the Getting Knocked Up movie. She had like a thing with it was like the guys in the movie and the thing. I don't know what it was. I didn't really get into it with her.
And yeah, she had some sort of thing.
Yeah, and I think you know when you have one thing like that spike up, then every time they do want to make a story out of it every time.
So working with her was easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you liked her. So you're a spy. You quit with the spy business. She marries you. You never tell her you used to be a spy, and then all of a sudden, some guys put out a hit on you.
Yeah, there's a hit. There's a contract hit put on me, and it's like one of my friends or neighbors, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a pretty basic plot line.
So what's like you're Superman because all of a sudden when your wife learns you used to be a spy, she's kind of freaked out.
Yeah, she's kind of freaked out, but she's also kind of impressed.
Yeah, right. She digs it.
I get to kill people.
Yeah,
it's fun. I just wanted to shoot a gun.
And you get to do all that.
I get to shoot guns and jump through windows and dive off boats, and
that's
fun. And make out with Katherine Heigl.
So
it's like free cheating,
Yeah, I know. There was a picture in the Post View yesterday making out with another chick,
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman.
That's going well.
You're making that movie now.
That's in a movie. That's a movie, yeah.
No, I understand that, but you get to make out with there's a picture.
I know
of
it's
him,
like free cheating,
but your mouth is open and your tongue is practically down her throat.
That's not true. That's not true. It might be touching a little, but not down her throat.
Isn't that tough on your marriage? I mean, you're constantly fucking making out with other chicks.
She does it too.
I know, but I mean, Jesus Christ! Between the two, do you get jealous when you see your wife in a movie, or you're doing this?
I get a little jealous, but she's just good. She's good with it. I don't know. She's okay with it.
How's the marriage going?
Great.
How's the sex?
Amazing.
Are you having as much sex as you used to have?
Yep.
No kidding.
Still goes down.
After all these years?
7 years.
What is the secret to you
Lots
and to me?
Of sex.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Do you instigate it mostly?
It's mutual.
How do you instigate it? Give me some tips here. How do you keep it fresh?
Sexting.
Sexting?
Yeah, the texting. But
you're
sexting.
big with that.
Oh yeah.
And you write her dirty messages.
All day long.
You don't send pictures.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Really?
But just across the text.
Of your cock?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure.
You send me pictures of your penis.
Penis.
not the penis. Penis. Not necessarily that.
Sex turn now.
No, I think you have to just be like, just wait till I get home. I'm gonna ruin you.
I'm gonna ram it into
I'm
you.
gonna ruin you when I get home.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you do it.
Yeah.
You get home and you actually follow through.
Yeah.
Will she put on outfits and stuff for you, or?
Nah, we don't do all that business. No.
You get in the room and you get down to business.
Yeah, just get her done.
Do you think you got enough fucking out of your way? You got married very young. How old were you when you got married?
Nah, I wasn't. I was 25.
25 when you got married.
That's not that young. I'm from Iowa. People get married in Iowa when they're like.
That is true, but you
13, so he really
12.
waited.
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
When you were young, I mean, how old were you when you started modeling?
19.
Modeling's a nightmare?
Well, it's not. I mean, it's hard to feel good about yourself when, it's like.
Howard would feel really good.
I would feel great if someone would pay me.
But there's not a whole lot of earnership there. You know what I mean?
My wife has said to me, she said when she used to work with male models, it's a very, very strange career. For women, it's not such a stigma, but for a man, it's kind of weird because you're really not doing a lot.
It's like getting a jigsaw puzzle that's already put together.
Right.
You can't feel really good about what you've done there. Like that's just what it is.
Did you do the runway and all of that?
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh
boy.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh yeah.
Imagine the pussy you got when you were doing that.
It didn't ramp up. It's hard to be like, because part of it's like what you do for a living. The girl. It's like, oh, I'm a male model. Like, it's not like really like girls aren't like, oh shit, I'm going for that.
Girls are turned off to male models. They don't see them as ambitious.
There you go.
Right.
I don't think it wasn't that. It wasn't like flowing then.
So when you got that job on TV,
that helped.
That was like, thank God.
Yeah, that helped.
I'm done with that.
That helped.
And you were a badass growing up, right? I mean, you robbed a store or something? What did you went to jail or something?
Yeah, I had like a third-degree burglary thing.
What kind of a store was it?
I broke into high school, like my school. It wasn't like
the school store?
No, just the school.
You broke into school?
Into the school.
Crazy.
I want to get out of school. Why?
I was, we were trying to rob stuff out of the school. And
you were trying to rob. I actually did something like that.
What is there in school that you want?
Come on, they got all kinds of stuff in there.
What do they got? Pencils,
equipment, and electronical stuff. My cousin was like trying to break into the soda machine and try it out.
Yeah, they got free yearbooks.
Yeah, they got vending machines in there. Let's go.
Yeah, they keep it all in there. When you got married, you did a 𝗛𝗵𝗿𝗱 ceremony, right?
Yeah.
Are you still into that?
I still study it a little bit, yeah.
But the me's more into it.
We're both into it, kind of equally.
You're not wearing your little bracelet.
Where's your red string?
Oh, no. I'm doing a movie right now, so I can't really wear it.
Well, but Demi doesn't wear it.
Yeah, she does.
I don't see I mean, I looked her over. I didn't see any
red string?
No.
Maybe it fell off. I don't know.
So when you get married in a 𝗛𝗵𝗿𝗱 ceremony, what is that? I mean, is that like a Jewish ceremony, or is it something?
Yeah, basically.
You step on the glass.
Who's that guy?
That's your rabbi. This is the actual ceremony.
Wow. Nice. I do.
So some of the things you got to do is you got to dance around a circle around the bride circles the groom 7 times.
7 times.
You did all that.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Whoa. Now what is that? So are you Jewish?
No, I'm not Jewish.
But you're Kabbalah. But that's Judaism. I don't understand.
But here's the thing. I think religion's kind of awful.
Yeah.
I think that there are probably more wars created because of religion than peace that's actually ultimately created.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't preclude me from, studying spirituality. Like, I believe there's a God, and I believe that, part of that's within us, and I think I have a soul, and so I try to stay grounded through spirituality.
Right. So
but I don't like to like follow all the rules and do.
You just like learning about it. You feel spiritual,
Yeah.
and that's it. And that's as far as it goes.
Well, it's all it's like do unto others as you want done to yourself, and everything else is sort of your kind of how-to book.
So when you're making a movie with Natalie Portman, I was obsessed on this picture because I'd like to make out with her too.
She's cute, right?
Yeah.
She's super cute. She's like
super
5 foot something tall though. Like I stand next to her, we look like we're different species.
Yeah, how tall are you?
I'm 6'3", but she's like it's weird. We have like a really weird height thing going on.
When you do a love scene with her, do they put her on a box or something to make
I
her
haven't done it yet. I haven't done a love scene with. I had to kiss her. I had to kiss her in the scene, so we're just standing there,
Right.
But I had to like lift her up to even kiss her.
Do you get turned on at all? Let me be honest.
No, well, I mean, in a scene like that, in a sex scene? Yeah.
Did you have sex scenes with Katherine Heigl in your new movie?
No, I don't have a sex scene with her.
Nothing. No kissing, nothing.
There's like kissing, but not like a sex scene.
Nothing, nothing hardcore.
No, like I kiss her boobs or something. I don't
You kiss her boobs?
Yeah, just like, just kiss them.
Kiss her boobs.
How do you
in
write
the
that
scene.
into a script?
See, that's
Part
why
of the
Hollywood marriages can't last.
They've been doing pretty
It's
well.
tough, yeah.
Well, we're doing great.
Well, how do you know if they're doing well?
They're still together. I'm just counting years.
I mean, at the party, you guys seem super tight.
Yeah, she's my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got up there. She encouraged you to get up and play with the band. You were being kind of shy. And
Wow, because I don't know how to play an instrument. I don't know how to sing. No, come on. You were like jamming out songs on the...
Man, I felt like I was on top of the world, man. Look who I'm jamming with. All these fucking Hollywood people.
He's ready to start a band again.
Yeah. We might start a band. I might actually go book it on a talk show.
See, now that would be one of those vanity projects, right? Where
yeah.
you have all your buddies
book it. Sure.
who have
funny.
names, and then everybody would just go
And we
because
do
it was
Louie.
you guys, and then they listen to this bad music.
So when you're on this
It's
set,
like when the bands break apart and then different factions
Right.
of those bands try
Yeah.
to get back together and form that new band,
this
like the
is a
Revolver.
super bad
What was that,
group.
Revolver?
Revolver.
Yeah.
Hey, so if you're on this set with Katherine Heigl, you don't get physically attracted to these? I don't understand how it works.
Nah, you just don't. But they're also telling you, like, okay, I want you over here. I want you to, it's like square off to the camera a little bit more.
But you get actual boners and stuff, don't you, when you're making out with Natalie Portman?
I haven't gotten there yet.
No wood.
Well, I haven't done a scene that has taken it there. But
Well, you've worked with Cameron Diaz.
It's
You've
not to
worked
say
with
that
some-
you wouldn't in a sex scene with someone.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you could.
And so do you have to sort of detox after something like that? So you go home to your wife and you got to be like, oh, shit,
Well, like when I was doing that movie Spread, like at the end of the day, there was like 7 days in a row that I had like sex scenes that I was shooting.
Right.
And then you go home and you just be like, I'm so over it. Like it's like, ugh, like it was just like enough.
I can't even have sex.
Like I could imagine how a porn star would feel.
No kidding.
Like I think the porn stars would like get done at the end of the day and be like, I'm not.
Yeah, you would think. Well, that I would understand. But I mean, you're working next to all these actresses and stuff. I just don't know how I don't know how you go away on a movie set for 4 months or something, and you're hanging out with all these hot chicks, and you keep your marriage together.
Well,
it's quite remarkable.
Like to me, we'll go on location with it. We'll just go together. So it's like we're not apart.
That's
for
smart.
Very long.
But that's a smart move.
We have like a 2-week rule. We're never apart from each other more than 2 weeks.
Right. You know what it is, though? The porn stars, when they make a movie, they're finishing. They're actually coming. And they're sick of sex. The problem is you'd have all this foreplay.
Ramp up.
Exactly. And then you got to be kind of curious. Do you ever find yourself, you go home like at the end of the day and then you're like thinking about Katherine Heigl, what it'd be like to fuck her?
No.
You don't?
No.
You can't admit that anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, because you can't say
You
that.
could admit it.
You could. Would you say that if your wife's your best friend, can you sit there and say, shit, I just did a love scene with Katherine Heigl and you know what? I was getting a little bit turned on. Can you tell her that? Can you be that honest?
Yeah.
No kidding.
I can't. Yeah. I can tell. She's like my best friend.
Yeah.
So I got to be able to tell her everything.
Well, that's pretty good. Now, when you got are you on bad terms with your family? When you got married, you didn't have your family there? You didn't bring
No, my family was there.
Was your brother there? You have a twin brother.
My brother
right?
wasn't there.
How come your twin brother isn't there?
Because my brother was married to a woman that was like well, when they got divorced, sold all these stories to the tabloids.
Yeah.
And so I didn't want her coming and selling stories to the tabloids.
So did you tell your brother that? And
yeah,
was he pissed off at you?
He was upset that he wasn't there, and I'm bummed that he wasn't there because I want him to be there. But I was like, I can't invite your psycho ex. You know, I can't have like I don't want the whole world knowing about what's going on.
And that didn't cause a tremendous rift between you and your brother?
No,
because at the time he was in love with this woman, and you know.
Yeah, but I told him that she was a psycho. That woman.
But now they're divorced.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done.
Yeah. What does your twin brother do?
Yeah, and does
he sells 401k accounts.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Does he look exactly like you?
No.
You're fraternal?
Yeah, we're fraternal. He's blonde hair and blue eyes.
Is he good looking like you?
I think he's a handsome guy.
Is he as handsome as you?
I think he's a good looking guy.
I mean, is he as handsome as you? That's
I don't think he's as handsome as me.
Is there jealousy between you and your brother? I mean, you're this big star. You're married to Demi Moore. You're making fucking movies. You got tons of dough. I mean, is there tremendous jealousy?
No.
No?
No, there's not. Nah, you know what? My brother's a great guy. I wish I was as good of a guy as my brother is.
No kidding.
He's a great guy.
So you're close?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Where does he live? He's still out in...
He lives in Iowa.
Iowa?
Yeah. I don't know.
See him enough, but he...
When's the last time you saw him?
A couple of months, like a month and a half ago or something.
Right, because he's in Iowa. How the hell are you going to get out there?
Yeah, you're not going there.
Yeah.
It's not like I have a business meeting in Iowa. I'm like, well,
right.
I'm
You just dropped by. I was in the neighborhood.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's got to be strange for you to be like a young guy. You've hosted Saturday Night Live. You had television shows. You had a modeling career. You're making movies.
Yeah.
It's just an incredible life, right?
Kind of heady.
It's pretty good.
How do you stay level? Like, are you mean to people at all? Do you lash out at people? Are you? I mean, in other words, have you gotten carried away with yourself? Or are you staying grounded?
Well, that's.
You seem very grounded to me.
That's why I study that
Kabbalah.
Stuff. Yeah,
keeps you
Did
grounded.
you think you had a moment where you could have
wife,
gone off?
She beats me up.
What do you mean your wife beats you up? She says to you, "You're getting out of line."
No, yeah, that's part of the deal. Like she's just like, you know, she puts me in place.
Right.
But
I do the same thing for her.
Do you feel that you once had a time where you might have been headed?
That's like right when I met Demi. I was like on the verge of like this could get really bad.
You were getting out of control with the women.
I was getting out of control with the women.
No kidding.
I was abusing it.
You were.
I wasn't being nice. I was abusing it, and I was like, and it was not good. Like it was bad. I was like, all right, that's it. And then I met Demi, and then it was like I just shut the spigot off.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You knew it was right.
It could have gotten bad. I mean, I could have drowned. In what?
It could have been the OD.
I could have OD'd.
I can imagine.
It was either coming down to that or like some infectious disease that would be like some new infectious disease from getting too much.
And you would be patient zero.
So when you say you were bad,
it was just bad.
Would you sometimes have 2 or 3 women a day?
It was just bad.
It was bad.
You
were a bad person. Because you're using people and they're using you.
I was very honest and upfront about it. And I was like, listen, this is not, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not interested in that. I want to have, and it was like, okay. But I think that there's a part, you know, the girl, she's thinking like, wow, maybe he is, or maybe he could be.
He's just saying this.
Right.
I'm going to be the one that changes that, you know, and I was just abusive of it.
Damn, man, I wonder what the hell went on. You should write a book about that.
Met the wife. That was a good thing.
And straighten, yeah.
Just save my ass from.
Where do you meet her? How did
I
that
met
all
her
go
through
down?
a mutual friend.
And she walks in the room?
Yeah.
And she probably thought you were a douchebag in the sense that
she did.
You're probably going to try and fuck her and leave her.
I was trying to do that.
You walk in the room, Demi Moore's there, and you're instantly attracted.
Yeah, well, I was like taking a shower, and it was like her and a buddy of hers that was a friend of mine that I was trying to hook up with also. And it was bad. I mean, I'm going to be honest about it. It was bad.
Hey, if I was you, I'd be bad too.
She knew, and then and then I was like taking a shower and getting changed, getting ready to go out, and I came out without my shirt on, and Demi
good move.
Demi takes the piss out of me immediately and is like, when we said we liked your haircut, we didn't. And then so then I'm like, okay, great, now I'm the asshole. So then I walk and I get dressed and I come, and then Demi was like making a phone call to her youngest daughter, who had like an art project or something to do, and I heard her outside the door talking to her daughter, and I was like, I want to be with a person like that.
Because she seemed grounded and...
Just based on the way she was talking. And then I said, I need to talk to you later. And then that was it. And then we just spent the rest of that was it.
Yeah, but she probably thought, I'm not going off with you, because she's probably looking at you like, you know what, you're just interested in fucking.
So that's what she said. She said, if you just want to talk, yes. And I was like, yeah, I just want to talk.
But meanwhile, you wanted to fuck.
Yeah, of course. But then I went, and then we just talked.
You did?
Yeah.
You weren't an animal.
No. Well, I couldn't
be. Did she think it was
like closing off? She was just like, the door was shut, nothing was happening.
Did she think that was a move when you walked out in your towel? Because you're a good-looking dude.
It was a move.
You're a muscular. It was.
She knew it was a move, yeah.
You mean you walked out in your towel on purpose?
On purpose,
You knew you looked good.
I was like...
Yeah, that's a great move. If I looked like him, I'd be nude. I'd walk around with my schlong out. I hope you have a small dick.
Nah,
you got a big penis.
No, I'm not like in demand. You know what I mean? It's not like
but you have a good size. You're as big as that Starbucks. You're as big as the Starbucks coffee cup.
No.
What size is that?
No, it's not. I'm not like working the Venti mocha.
So your move is when you were seducing a woman, you walk out in a towel.
No, that wasn't my move. That happened to be the move that.
You know
what that move.
You know what my move is? I walk out in a ski parka.
That's it.
I keep everything covered up. It's unbelievable. And then. She probably didn't really want to take you seriously romantically, because she knew
she didn't.
You're a womanizer.
Yeah.
There's no way you're going to be a serious contender. There's no way you're marriage material. And you had to prove to her that you loved her.
That was it.
How did you prove it to her?
I don't know.
You just hung in there.
Just hung in there.
And then you get to fuck.
I just shut everything else off and then focused on just this is the person I want to be with.
How many weeks does it take for you to get into Demi's pants?
It took a while.
A long time.
It took
Even
a while.
for you.
She was it took a while.
Weeks? Months? What?
It took a while.
How long?
It took a while. I don't know.
More than a month?
Not more than a month.
Oh, good. All right. Because then you're losing your mojo.
More than a month, and yeah, that wouldn't have worked out.
Here's my prediction. First night you talk, second night you fucked. That's what I think. No way.
She was not.
Did you make out the first night you met her?
Yeah, we made out.
You made out?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that must
But are you seeing her like every day of that month? How often are you seeing her?
What? She was actually she flew out. She left. She had to leave the next day.
Right.
But then her plane got stuck and didn't. And there was an issue with there was like a weather issue, so she couldn't leave, so she came back into town, and then we hung out a second night, 2 nights in a row, and then she left town for like a week.
Okay.
But we were talking every day.
Yeah, you should see these two little lovebirds.
I'm sure.
She was very supportive of him in this band that we were in.
Well, you know what? Do you like being the poster child of, like multiple family? How that works together, because, Demi and Bruce are still good buddies. And
Bruce was at the wedding. That I don't fucking understand at all. I don't want him at my wedding.
They're everywhere together.
You were bummed by that?
No.
Really?
He's a good guy.
You don't care?
I was at his wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, Bruce was the rabbi. He married him.
He performed the ceremony.
Yeah,
right. He's a good guy. Bruce is a great guy.
Yeah.
I hang out with Bruce any day.
Yeah.
With the wedding, one not at the wedding, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he's hilarious. Has he been on the show, Bruce?
No. Bruce hasn't been on the show.
He'd love the show.
He's a fan, supposedly.
He hates us, doesn't he?
I thought he said he did like me. He said he had no problem with me.
What happened? Why
John interviewed him once some years ago, and he got really mad.
What did John do to him?
Who knows? Hey, Ashton, so when you get married, when two powerhouses get married, and you're both wealthy people, do you do the whole prenup thing, or did you bang out a whole agreement?
I didn't do it. She had more money than me. I didn't do a prenup.
You didn't do a prenup?
No.
She did one.
So there is no prenup?
No, there's no prenup.
prenup.
But now at this point, I mean, you're making tons of dough, so...
I don't care.
You don't?
No, I don't really care. It's money, whatever.
How's that all work, though? Everybody just pulls their money together?
What do you
Who
mean?
pays the bills?
Who pays the bills? How's that all work out?
We have a joint account, and then we have our own separate accounts.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I don't... Yeah, it's whatever. It's money.
And when you buy a house, who buys it?
Yeah.
We buy it together.
Okay.
But we have property that we each own from before.
Mm-hmm.
Do you split the electric bill?
Yes.
The movie's called Killers.
Yeah.
You're the spy.
Yeah.
Who reveals to his wife that you're a former spy.
I'm a spy that reveals to my wife that I was a spy because people are trying to kill us, and we don't know why.
Is it a comedy? Or
it's a comedy. It's an action comedy. It's great. It's really, really good. I've seen it, and it's great.
I will be happy seeing this. I like the premise.
I think you'll be happy seeing it. I think there's not going to be enough sex in it.
I don't give a shit.
You don't
about
care.
That. No,
all
I
right.
don't care.
But then I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's funny. Tom Selleck's in it. Gee, I mean, he's got the most gorgeous mustache you've ever seen in your life.
Right.
And
He still has that mustache.
Then the mustache is unbelievable. I mean, this thing is like a Vulcan forest.
It's got its own personality.
It's unbelievable.
And you are still tweeting, right?
Yeah, still tweet.
And you have 5.5 million followers on your tweets.
4.8 million.
4.8 million people just wait on your every word.
Yeah. They're not waiting on my every word. They're following other people.
You know what I said to Ashton with that Twitter? They should pay him because
he did a whole thing. The big reason people knew about it was because of him and Demi.
Do you
They did a big thing for Twitter.
You seem to be up on the technology. Is there something coming down the road that's better than Twitter? Like that you'll
What's next?
That's better.
What is the next
There's
thing?
different stuff coming. There's a thing called Foursquare that a lot of people are using.
Foursquare.
Yeah. It's like you check into locations.
Yeah.
And then you can kind of create a crowdsourced Zagat guide. It's pretty good. And then there's a thing called Daily Booth. That's like it's like people talking but with pictures.
I see.
Kind of a big thing.
So if you go on that, you could change. You literally made tweeting very popular. You were one of the pioneers of this thing, true? And really, you made it popular. You built a big business for them. Have they ever come to you and said thank you for being interested in tweeting? I mean, I would think they'd kiss your balls.
I've met with them. They haven't necessarily said thank you.
Does that bother you? You're providing content
It
for them.
bothered me for a while. For a while, it really bothered me. I was like, wait a second. Like, I'm helping to blow up your platform. Like, hook it up.
Right.
But now I sort of got to the point where I was like, it'll come back around somehow, somewhere, wherever.
Are you the world's greatest tweeter?
Nah, there are people that put more entertaining stuff down.
More, yeah. Robin is now involved, and it's very, very compelling.
Not a
Do you
good
like
tweeter.
it? You're not good in it? I'm about to get taken. I'm about to get knocked off of the pedestal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's happening?
He's really got to go.
What are you doing this morning around the movie?
Today Show?
I have Today Show. Regis.
Regis
I gotta
and the
go
Today
talk
Show.
to Regis, your
All right.
buddy.
Yeah, so you got a lot going on. Yeah, he is my buddy. He lives in my building. My neighbor. All right, look. The movie Ashton Kutcher is in is called Killers. Go see it. It's romantic.
But it's got
But it's a thriller.
action.
And there is some humor in it.
Yeah.
And I mean, what could be better than that?
Sounds like a good combination.
That's right. And look, he ain't bad to look at either. Let's be honest.
What about her? Does she get naked?
Yeah. No, she doesn't get
No,
naked.
it's a PG-13 probably.
I like how fired up you are about that. What about it? You naked?
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Ashton, you will like this, that my wife was on Regis, where you're going, and she came out with a dog, and the dog took a shit on the stage.
Yeah, the dog shat on the stage.
And it got big laughs. And what you should do is take a dump on the stage.
Go and just squat it out.
Go over there, squat out a big dump. And I am telling you.
I heard this works on your show, Regis.
Yeah. Just say, I understand Beth Stern McGowan was on your show and she took a shit. That's the new Regis thing. Everyone's shitting on the stage.
Everybody just goes and shit.
All right, listen, we loved having you here. Good luck with the film.
Good luck with the band.
Good luck with the band. I'll contact you about the band.
Yeah,
and good luck
let me know
with
when we're all
everything.
getting back together.
Ashton Kutcher, everybody.
Ashton, how'd it go, man?
I think good. I don't know. You tell me.
I think it went pretty well.
All right, good.
So
you never really know on this show whether it went good or not. You know, you find out once you get in the car outside and somebody calls in and they're like, "Oh, that guy's a fucking asshole." Like, who's he? You know, you don't find out how this one went until afterwards.
All right, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Take it easy, man.
Back from L.A. My kind of town, that L.A. Yeah. You have no mic. Oh, that's because your mic's down, Robin. There's no way you
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah. Your mic is on, but I have it turned down off. Just trying to send you a subtle message.
I got it.
I just don't know what the message was. And my glasses are filthy. You know, that time difference with L.A., well, that wears me out. Everything wears me out, you know. But it's really weird when I go out there because there's like a lot of excitement that I'm there.
Well, I said it was like the Queen coming. Everybody was getting ready for you.
TMZ did a report. We went out to dinner. We got there Thursday evening, you know. You know, late afternoon. And we went to our hotel. We stayed at the Beverly Hills Hotel, which is a really nice hotel. And it pulled up, and then right away there were these, like a paparazzi, but like a ton, like a million of them. Howard, you know, like I don't even know
how did they get on the hotel grounds?
That was it. And then the hotel people got upset. You're standing on our sidewalk, and they were throwing them off the sidewalk. I said, listen, it's no big deal. Just you know, who gives a fuck?
Who owns the sidewalk?
I don't know, but it reminded me like when I was a little kid, and you go, "Hey, get off my lawn. That's that's my lawn." No, our property line ends here, man. You're always arguing with your neighbors. I don't know. Did you have that?
Oh yeah, I was telling you about the guy who would yell at the children every time they touched his grass.
Yeah.
That's my grass.
Yeah, it's like one little patch of grass.
Right. It's such a small patch of grass. It's not even worth fighting for.
So we get there, and there was a lot of excitement. And I said to Beth, I go, man, there's a lot of excitement.
Well, they're looking for something new to do, I'm sure.
Like, I'm the new guy in town. Like, you know what it is?
Enough of Kim Kardashian and her sisters and wherever they go.
Yeah, right. It's like, because I don't live out there, there's very, you know, most celebrities out there, no one's, Jimmy Kimmel told me that, he goes, you're just not here enough, because everywhere I went, it was like an event. I was like, I must be like the president when I go.
But that's what I said. It was like a state visit from another foreign dignitary.
Even that guy from TMZ, Harvey Levin, was saying on his report, wow, it was like Howard Stern is the king of L.A. So we got there, and we were meeting Jimmy and his girlfriend Molly, and J.J. Abrams and his wife, Katie. J.J. Abrams, who's been on our show, he did the Star Trek movie and
the Mission Impossible movies, right?
He's the guy who created Lost and all these shows.
Yeah.
And he's a good guy, and so we were all going to go out to dinner together at this place called Soho House.
Okay.
So
we're driving, and then all of a sudden, there's all like it was like being Lady Di. You know how they chase you? There was like 3 cars chasing us. So I said to the guy driving us, I said, "Listen, man,
slow down.
This ain't
Let them catch us.
It ain't worth dying over." I said, "Let's just go." And
I mean, what happens if they catch you?
Yeah, I said, so you get out of the car, and these guys do not give up. Well, they'll take pictures, so who cares, right?
Yeah, it's not like you're with somebody other than your wife. What are they going to catch you doing?
That's what Beth said. Beth said, it's not like we're dating, in secrecy, and it's not like you're cheating on your wife. I'm your wife. It's okay. I said, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. So, because really, what are you running from? I mean, okay, so some guys are going to take your picture. Big fucking deal. So I get out of the car. And right away, it's so confusing. You can't even see where you're walking. They're popping so many flash bulbs. And then there were 2 cars worth of guys chasing me who are professional autograph seekers. Now, when I say professional autograph seekers, they have every picture I've ever taken or every movie poster, anything that ever came out about me, my books.
So how long does that take to get through them?
Well, those guys... You can't sign anything. I signed a couple of things, but once you start, they're like...
They keep flipping another thing?
Because that's how they make their living. They sell these autographs. So if you stand there and sign for 10 hours, they'll have you sign 10 hours worth of stuff.
Wow.
So I was like signing one. What happens is, though, you get out of the car. I can't even see Beth now. I get nervous about her.
Right.
All of a sudden, I can't even find... I wanted to actually look at where I was. You can't see a thing. It's blinding. All of a sudden, I feel some people grabbing me, like the Beatles or something, like touching me and pulling me and pushing me. And I go, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on? Now I'm starting to get aggravated. This is how things heat up.
I mean, how far is the door from the car? I mean, what do you have to do?
I couldn't even fucking tell you because you can't even see in front of you, and they block. It's almost like what they do on the football field. There's a whole pattern they run so that you can't blocked.
See where you're supposed to go. Where's the lane?
So I'm like, man, this seems dangerous in some weird way. Like I could have walked into the street, got hit by a car. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And you don't know where Beth is at this point?
No, and then they videotape it. So what they're hoping you'll do is either get in a fight with someone, or you'll fall down, or you'll look confused. So I was like, I don't want to do any of those things. I just want to get into the restaurant. So it's actually surreal. You don't know where you are. It's almost like being in a bee's nest. You cannot see a fucking thing in front of you. So fortunately, I brought Mike out with me. You know Mike.
Yeah.
And he was helping us get in, but it was crazy. I started to sign a few things. I said, "This ain't gonna fly. I'm not signing any more
that
stuff."
Just makes more.
And then they follow you around for the whole weekend because they know you're an asshole and you'll sign everything. And it's not like it's a fan saying to you sign something from. It's like a woman.
It's a guy with a bunch of.
Yeah, like I went shopping and this woman came up. She goes, "I'm a fan. Would you sign this for my niece or something?" I said, "Yeah, sure. No big deal." But
she doesn't come with another one. And she doesn't have another niece.
No. It's a whole racket. But it's really, I'm going to say dangerous because you don't know what the hell's going on, and they're hoping you'll get hit by a car. These guys, because
then they'll be the ones who tell all the stories.
Yeah, you have no idea if you're on the sidewalk. You don't know where the fuck you are. So we pull up, and now we're in a steakhouse, and by coincidence, I didn't even see him. Donald Trump had just gone in there with his wife, and so. The steakhouse is the wrong restaurant.
Because I was going to say, what were you doing at a steakhouse?
Well, it turns out the Soho House is 2 floors up. It's like a building complex. It's like who the hell knows what was going on? You think I know what was going on? So I walk in, I finally get in there, and it was like wacky. So the guy goes, "Do you have a reservation?" I go, "Yeah," and they go, "No, we don't have your name on here." I go, "Is this the Soho House?" And they go, "No, this is BOA Steakhouse."
No.
So I go, "Oh, fuck, you're kidding me." I go, I don't think I could walk back out there.
Yeah, like now you got to go back. That's crazy.
And then you sound like you're crazy because you're like, well, the guy goes, well, your car's right there. I mean, I go, where? And they don't tell you. This must happen all the time. They don't tell you the Soho House is
it's
up the stairs.
upstairs.
And there is a way of getting up there. I guess they don't want to encourage that through their restaurant.
They're pretending that restaurant doesn't exist.
Yeah. So I go, did you ever hear of a place called Soho House? Oh, no, that's right upstairs. We can help you get up there. I said, thank you.
Don't send me back out there.
The whole thing is crazy, man. I don't know. It was wild. And I'm telling you, we pulled up to the hotel. These guys, there were so many guys out there. So now they're fighting over.
How do they know where you are?
I don't know. It's impossible that they would know. First of all, I'm registered under my alias.
Yeah.
Which you seem like a retard doing, but thank God we do that. And I don't even know how they... It was a private entrance. I don't even know how they... I don't know. It must be someone from the hotel knows I'm coming and tips them off.
Oh.
It was crazy. It was like right out of the Beatles' Hard Day's Night. And, you know, I guess if I was single and I had a new chick
if you were
with me,
trying to impress somebody, it'd be another thing.
I'd pay people to do that.
That's right. You'd make this happen. You would say, come on, get a crowd out in front of the hotel so I can look important.
And you know me, how cranky I am and everything. When I was just like, boy, this is weird. But, you just go with the flow. I was like, wow, okay. So that was dinner Thursday night, and that was pretty nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And then Friday, Beth was running around. She was on everything. She was on Jimmy Kimmel. Did you see her on Kimmel?
No, I have to go get the YouTube now.
She was really good.
I missed it. I heard about it.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of comments about it.
I'll tell you about the party that Jimmy threw.
Yeah.
I'm getting to that, but the funny thing is that Jimmy has a room where you can jam. Like he's got all guitars and
in his house.
Yeah, he's got a whole like outdoor room. Like I shouldn't say that doesn't make sense, but it's a room that's not part of the regular house.
Okay.
All right, it's like a guest house, but he set it up for like if everyone wants to go play instruments, and he says no one ever plays instruments when he has this thing set up. So a bunch of us went in there, and I saw pictures from the evening, and I'm standing next to Ashton Kutcher, who's coming into this morning. I'm standing next to Ashton Kutcher and David Arquette, and we're jamming with our new band, which I'll be telling you about.
So you guys are now going to make music together?
There's something happening.
This is, what do they call this? Is a super group.
There's a super group forming. I'm going to tell you about it. But anyway, I saw pictures from the evening, and I look horrible in every single fucking picture. I'm standing next. It's like, Jimmy said to me, quite frankly, George Clooney would look horrible next to these guys. They're all handsome.
Now, come on. George Clooney's handsome.
He's making a joke, but I'm just saying, what am I doing up there? I look ridiculous. And Beth must really love me because she told me I look really hot playing the guitar with these guys. And I was like, oh, we need Fred here because I'll jump to that.
You need a real musician in the band? Is that the thing the band is missing?
Well, it was really something, this trip to LA. First of all, LA is the greatest because of that weather. I got to tell you, we're fucking around here in this cold weather.
I have tried to get you out of here for a long time. I'm not attached to this place.
I got 3 daughters, my parents,
Move them.
I can't move them. I got to be where my ex-wife's got the kids and all this stuff. But Ashley's getting close to going to college. She's got another year. Then I'm fucking heading out of here. That's it. I'm going somewhere.
I've been talking about that. Why do you think I'm on a plane every weekend in the wintertime?
Boy, that warm weather puts you in such a good mood. So Beth was running around like a maniac. I don't know if you want to hear any for Jimmy Kimmel, but I thought it was really strong.
Yeah.
I wonder how the fans are feeling because, Beth gets so much crap, and I thought she was really...
What do you mean?
Well, Beth gets so much shit from our fans for being my wife, and they're just there's a lot of people who are mean to her on the Stern Fan Network.
Oh, again, you're going on those things.
But I thought she did a really good job.
Because everything I heard was positive. It was not, I didn't hear one. I don't talk to those Stern fan people.
Well, I had this whole thing where, you know, I got there and Beth was running out to go do Jimmy Kimmel's show to promote her book.
Uh-huh.
And the first guest is Ryan Phillippe, JD's pal.
Oh, cool.
And, yeah, he was at Jimmy's party, too. I'll tell you about that. It's good seeing him. He had his hot girlfriend with him. You know, everybody has a hot friend. So, anyway, so Beth went out, and she was like, she knew I'd be cranky because we were going to dinner afterwards.
Right.
With Jimmy and
Did
stuff.
you go to the show with her, or you
No,
stayed at the hotel?
I stayed at the hotel, which is something my psychiatrist will be proud of me for. We've been working on that kind of stuff.
What does that mean?
Where I learned to stay out of things. You know what I mean?
You usually would be micromanaging, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would be there and make it about me.
Directing.
And all that. Right.
And
yeah. Well, not
having
directing.
your problems.
Right, who knows, but somehow it would become about me. And it's Beth's moment. And then Beth went. And Beth was happy to go and all of that. And so I stayed at the hotel and ostensibly to get a nap. That was the thing because I'm Mr. Cranky.
And Mr. Nappy.
And plus every minute I'm looking at my watch going, uh-oh. In New York, it's really 6 o'clock. I'd be eating my dinner.
You're like the timekeeper.
Yeah, I'd be like, I'm hungry right now. Because it's really 6 o'clock for me. And I'm sitting in the hotel room neurotically and not sleeping because now it's my dinner time. And then we're not eating dinner until after the Jimmy Kimmel show, which is done like at 8 o'clock, but that's really 11 o'clock. You know, I'm making myself berserk. I'm nuts about that time change thing and my
Just
sleep.
forget it. It's the time you're there.
I guess. I hear you, but I can't get used to it.
Well, you only got 2 days.
So now I'm laying in bed, and then I said, I better beat off. Because now I'm in the hotel, and I'm going to beat off. Because I go, maybe that'll put me to sleep, and then I won't be cranky. I didn't even tell Beth I beat off when she was doing taping Jimmy's show.
You were
That's between us,
taping
okay?
Jimmy, and
yeah, that's between us.
I had to take care of myself.
Yeah, please, you know.
Keep that from Beth.
Yeah, I have an honesty issue. I tell her whenever I beat off, but this time I was embarrassed.
What is that, like a pledge?
Well, you know, I just say, I don't want to be uptight about it. Hey, I beat off. What's the big deal?
But, I mean, if it comes up, it's one thing. But you don't have to announce it,
yeah, but
do
also,
you?
I wanted to have sex with her that night, so I didn't want her to use that, to go, you know, you beat off already. What are you doing over here? I just didn't want it to be an issue.
Huh.
Because she could take that the wrong way, like, what are you beating off for? You have me, you know? I don't know. I didn't want to fuck things up.
I think you're making a big deal about nothing.
Well, welcome to my fucking nightmare. I mean, my God. Making a big deal about nothing every
It's your
second.
life.
Yeah. So, but nevertheless, even with the beating off, and I ate a bunch of bananas and everything, I still couldn't fall asleep.
Bananas, beating off, no sleep.
Nothing, because those are my two key things. If I eat a banana, because I guess it has some sort of weird tryptophan thing or something.
I never
don't
heard
know.
that.
I don't know, but I never heard it either. But somehow I've convinced myself that eating a banana will put me to sleep because it's a complex carbohydrate or something like that. I have a theory.
Okay.
And it was a massive explosion when I beat off in the hotel.
Oh, man.
Did you mess up the walls?
No, but it was like a 4-tissuer. And I burst through the tissue.
Oh, no.
And it ripped a hole through it. I was dropping loads.
It's like that commercial for Cheerios.
We had to be moved to a new room.
Boom!
Yeah, I had to call housekeeping. Mr. Stern, you'll be needing to move to a new room.
There's an explosion.
Boom.
What just happened? The whole hotel was rocked.
I'm like, Mr. L.A., paparazzi chasing me. My hot wife is on Jimmy Kimmel, blah, blah, blah. I'm in my room beating off and eating bananas. I'm so fucked up. When's it gonna end? So, you know, anyway. So then I'm sitting in the room. I go, shit, I should have gone to Jimmy's. It'd be fun. I want to see where Jimmy works. You know?
You've never seen the studio.
No, I haven't seen any of it. Now I'm sitting in my room now because I put myself.
Looking at 4 walls.
Yeah, now that I put myself in Siberia. You know, and it would have been fun because I know Jimmy's got a bar set up there. I could have started having cocktails.
Yeah, it's like a nightclub, I heard.
Evidently. So I said, fuck this. I'm going over. So I got dressed. Then I had to figure out what to wear because we were going out to dinner. And I don't know what to wear out there, but everyone's casual.
Yeah.
But, you know, even casual for me, I just don't look so good.
Well, you look good when I saw you.
I looked all right. Things are falling apart rapidly.
Oh, stop.
They really are. That's the bad thing about going to L.A. Everyone's so fucking good looking that, like, I really look heinous.
And why do you think all those people stay in the psychiatrist, the plastic surgeon's office?
Yeah, but you know what? Some people are going too far with it.
But that's why they do. It's an attempt to stay ahead of that, and then they make mistakes.
Yeah, I'm much handsomer in New York. You know, that's a good point. That's a real good reason for me not to go to L.A. because I'll start looking like the Joker. You know what I mean? I'll be like, maybe I should get tugged back a little bit.
You'll be one of those people. What's wrong with his eyes?
Yeah, well, hey, come on. It's competitive out here.
He looks like his eyes are upside down.
I look like a monster. Now, everybody's just very, very good looking.
I'm telling you, I was looking at Dr. Phil on Jimmy the other day. They were running promos of it or something. I was like, his crow's feet are going the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know, he's even had a tweak. And he's no fashion plate.
I don't know. In L.A., I'm a 1, but in New York, I'm a 4. It's great. In New York, I could almost look cute on days.
Come on, there are some other places with good weather where you can maintain a 4.
Yeah. Mexico. My height gives me a 4. I don't know. So, you know, so where am I up to? Oh, just Thursday night. Yeah, so, yeah, I get over to Jimmy's, we drive in, and boy, that's a nice setup, man. You walk in, he's got like a whole bar, and the place
is packed. At the studio. You're not talking about
I'm talking about at the studio where he works. He's got his own, it's like the Jimmy Kimmel Theater type situation. They don't call it that, but, you know, he's got complexes of offices, and you walk in by the dressing rooms, and all of a sudden there's this huge party going on. Now, when I say party, I'm going to say 200 people partying with a bar and a full bar service.
It looks like you went out for the night.
Yeah, and if you know someone or you're sort of a VIP or something, I guess you get back into this area. And it's the place to go for drinks, like a club. And it's not even people who have anything to do with the show.
Huh. What's that all about?
I don't know. The bar's going, and it's, would you like a drink? And I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. What do you got? Start out with a little white wine here.
Now, is it open bar?
Open bar.
Wow.
I mean, it was open bar for me. I wonder if these other people have to pay.
Yeah, I'm like, is Jimmy like subsidizing
I don't know,
his career by opening a joint?
But it is some vibe back there. And I even said to Jimmy, I mean, these aren't the guests or anything. It's just like, what's going on? It's like a whole other show.
You don't even know who these people are.
They could almost have a reality show just based on that bar. No, you don't know who they are, but they're all sort of somebody, but you don't know who.
Right, but I'm just saying they're not with the people on the show. They're not.
I didn't even like hang out over there because it was too crazy. Because every time I walked by, people started cheering and screaming and going, like, yeah, it was. I was like, I wasn't going to go sit there and have a drink. It wouldn't have been relaxing.
Right.
You know, I would have been the entertainment. So I was just sitting in the dressing room. Beth was in there, and you know, all the producers and getting her ready and everything, and. A lot of the guys who work on that show are big fans of mine, and then so Beth went out and taped, did the show, and it was really good. Like I thought she should have had more time. They had really good repartee. Beth and Jimmy. I don't know if you want to hear any of it.
I do want to hear.
Let's see. You want the full interview is 9 minutes. I don't know how much.
But I'm really, wait a minute. How's your psychiatrist going to feel about the fact that you then got up and went over?
No,
there?
I was there at the appropriate time, like when I was called for. But they were running late on their taping, so I ended up being there to see the taping. I wasn't even supposed to be there for that, so it wasn't my fault.
All right.
You know. Ryan Phillippe was the first guest, and he was saying some really nice things about me. He was really being very sweet and talking about how his mom used to drive him around, and he'd listen to the show, and it was like his big influence. So it was not. I was really starting to feel very full of myself being out there because the people were carrying on about me and telling me I was a genius. Like Amy Poehler from Saturday Night Live was at I'll tell you who was at the party. But she was there and her husband, and they were telling me I'm their hero and comedy hero, and I was just like,
How come they're all doing very well and are respected?
Yeah, I
yet
know.
We're still over here.
I know. I'm everyone's comedy hero, and they've all done very well in a respectable way. And I'm still this fucking
pariah.
This freak show. I don't know.
This social pariah.
Like Jimmy's got a show on ABC. Amy Poehler's on Saturday Night Live and has a TV show on NBC. And and I'm still some weird dreg or something. And so then Beth came back, and I told her how funny it was, and everyone was really pleased. And then then we went up to Jimmy's offices to get him because we were all going to go to dinner.
But did they not come in the same car as you? How come they weren't with you when you went to the Soho
Because they
house?
had a different car because afterwards they're going home and, we were going back to the hotel. So, yeah, they had a different car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's when that whole Soho
This is
house.
why, like all those Hollywood people talk about conservation and saving the environment. Look at how many cars.
I know. But you know what? It was really kind of exciting because, I was excited for Beth and I felt good. And she was nervous that, she wanted it to go well because she knows Jimmy so well.
Oh, yeah.
But, and plus you drink before you go on. I slowed Beth down.
She was drinking?
Well, yeah, I told you there was a whole bar with cocktail area. And
Yeah, doesn't mean you have to have a cocktail.
She had a glass of wine or something, but she said that's the key to getting relaxed. I mean, it's really kind of smart to give people alcohol before they have to go out.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so anyway, yes, then the whole dinner thing happened Thursday night, and, and that whole story.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, this big Hollywood party that Jimmy threw was really quite something. I'll tell you the guest list. So this was Saturday night. So I really didn't even know who was coming entirely because, there were some people that I had invited because Jimmy said, who do you want to have there?
Uh-huh.
And then there were people who just kind of were there, and I didn't even know they were coming.
So he's all dialed in, apparently, in this Hollywood scene.
Yes and no. I don't know. I can't tell what's going on out there. I'm so out of it. You know what I mean? Look, 90% of my life is pretty much, it's just me and Beth and then my kids. And then I'm kind of sequestered in New York. So when I go out to Hollywood, when I go out to L.A., I'm telling you, it was really strange. It was really like being the Pope. That paparazzi are following me like even Jimmy goes, nobody gets followed like this. This is insane. You would have thought I was 𝗏 Cruz or something.
Britney Spears.
Or Britney Spears. It was wild. And and I didn't even tell you this. Like Friday night, I went out with just Jimmy and Molly to this Italian restaurant. I can't think of the name of it.
No wonder Adam Carolla's all upset.
Yeah, Adam was at the party. And Adam
but you wouldn't give him any special time.
No, we invited Adam Friday night. He was shooting a commercial or something, and he wasn't available to come. So I met Jimmy and Molly over at this Italian restaurant. Because Friday I just did the same routine again. I hung out by the pool.
Now, was Beth busy all day on Friday?
All day pretty much.
Wow.
She stopped by for an hour. We went shopping for 2 hours on Rodeo Drive, which I don't recommend if you have any degree of fame. Because
you can't move?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I didn't know what it was. I saw it in the movie Pretty Woman, Rodeo Drive, and Beth said, oh, let's go shopping on Rodeo Drive. I said, yeah, why don't you get dressed up like Julia Roberts, and we'll go, and I'll look like me.
You're going to dress up as what?
There's no point in me dressing up. And I said, yeah, let's go shopping. So we hit, like the first store you hit, then everyone's like, it's really kind of a tourist trap, actually.
It is. Well, of course.
What do you mean, of course? How do I know that? Pretty Woman, it didn't look like that.
Rodeo Drive.
Oh, well, I walk out there, and there's I guess they have a lot of tour buses that come by. They're open-air tour buses, and it
Those
says...
big double-decker
And it has
buses.
star written on it, and people are there to look at celebrities. They drive by the celebrities' homes. So I walk out, and they go, hey, the guy on the...
Did he have a bullhorn?
He had a bullhorn. Yeah, he goes...
And right over there is Howard Stern, the radio announcer.
And I went,
That's funny.
You can't miss me, you know what I mean?
That's a movie scene.
And I go, uh-oh. Beth goes, all right, get back in the car. This is going to be a disaster. We don't need to go shopping. I said, listen, honey.
They're announcing you from the bus top.
My new thing is proving to Beth that, like, nothing bothers me. I go, honey, we came here to shop. Big deal. So people see. So they're on a tour bus. That's not a big deal.
So they're announcing me.
Yeah, so they're announcing me. We're trying to cross the street, and now we're jaywalking because we're so desperate to get across the street and hide.
We're hit by traffic, but
And
it's
Beth's
okay.
going, and I go, Beth, let's go into that store. She goes, no, I really don't want to go to that store. I want to go to the one all the way down there. I go, we're going to walk all the way down there? No problem. No problem. The guy's going,
Howard Stern is over there not crossing the street. He is crossing the street.
So we went in some stores, and Beth said to me, oh, I had enough shopping. Let's just go. You know, like we went to two
This was
stores.
a bust.
It kind of was. But it was a shame. But she was real tired from doing all this promotion, and I couldn't wait to get back to the fucking room. And
What'd you wear? What'd you throw on?
I
For
just
the
had
shopping spree.
Same thing I'm wearing now.
Yeah.
I don't get dressed up. I don't know what to wear. But Beth looked all hot. She had on the big fucking heels and the mini dress.
So she was really doing the pretty woman thing.
I said, go ahead, come on, we're a pretty woman. And so I didn't realize it was a whole tourist thing.
Oh, well, yeah.
I thought it was very exclusive.
No, the inside is very exclusive.
No.
Outside is nothing
You know,
but
in Pretty
tourists.
Woman, they almost throw the people out who are like scumbags.
Yeah.
Apparently, they don't. Everyone was allowed in because every store I went in, everybody was there.
Yeah, but they can't really buy anything.
No, I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but then we had to get right. We wanted to take a nap before the party because, as you know, the party started at 6, but that's really 9 o'clock in New York, which is the time I'm on.
So you took a nap?
Yeah, we took a nap.
Even though you'd been lying by the pool all day?
Well, I was turned on because Beth was wearing a short skirt, and we were on Rodeo Drive. I said, when we get back, I want to keep
so
that.
you didn't nap.
I said, keep that skirt on. Well, no, if I blow a load, I'll go right to sleep. So I know that. I'll tell him, like, I better have sex because then I'll fall asleep and take a nap. So I told her to take her dress. She should wear her dress, and we should have sex back in the room.
Right.
Because it'd be like Pretty Woman. Like, you know, we walk in the room, and then I take her.
Uh-huh.
But then she had to take a bath or a shower or whatever she was taking. She showed up in the room in her just her regular, you know, sleeping outfit.
Oh.
I got upset because I didn't have my Pretty Woman fantasy. I wasn't Richard Gere.
Oh. Some other time when she's not
I
working.
want to take you in that dress.
You got to find a time for that when she's not working, Howard.
Yeah, right. She's all work. Workaholic. She did a lot of publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all over the place. And then we had to get ready for Jimmy's party. We showed up, and Jimmy's got this nice house. I don't know. It seems to have
Sounds like a compound with
It
extra
is.
houses for band setups.
He has like one little room. He has a house with a room that, in other words, I guess what you would call it is a guest house. You know what I mean? And like it's not attached to the regular house.
Right.
But he went all out for this party to welcome us because he had a bunch of people serving. He had guys cooking in his kitchen. He has a very contemporary home.
Uh-huh.
And the whole kitchen was filled with people cooking. And he's got a pizza oven, and they were making pizzas. And then
he wasn't making the pizzas? I thought he was
No,
gonna do some
he gave
cooking.
up. There were too many people there for him to cook. He evidently entertains a lot. Like, he'll just have a lot of people over.
Well, we've heard about those football parties he
Every
throws
Sunday.
every Sunday.
So then he's got the, so the first room he takes me to is this music room where there's like carpet on the walls.
Yeah, so he's soundproof
He's
the
got
thing?
he's got a keyboard, drum kit, and a bunch of guitars, a trombone, and a trumpet, and like a ukulele. He's got a whole bunch
Who
of stuff.
plays in there?
He says no one. He's never had anyone in there. I said, tonight we're playing. We're jamming tonight. I was the one who got that going.
Does he play anything?
No, he plays the harmonica.
I think he plays the clarinet, believe it or
No, he
not.
plays harmonica.
Oh, that.
If he's not competent, the clarinet.
So he's not going to break out the clarinet in
Yeah.
front of guests.
So,
That's funny. He built this room. He doesn't even play anything.
But it was this big party in my honor, and it was really nice of Jimmy to throw that because I felt very Hollywood and I felt very accepted and very much like a genius. Like I was being very appreciated for my talent. Like everyone was coming in and saying I was their hero and I'm very, very funny and they listen every day. So, like I felt really good. And I'm trying to think who was there. I'm sure I'll miss people, but...
You didn't take notes?
No.
You should have gone home afterwards and just, while it was fresh in your memory.
Let me see. Here, I'll write some people down, and I'll see if I can do this. Ben Stiller and his wife. I'm writing Ben Stiller and wife. And it was good seeing him. You know, we always enjoy having him on the show. It was fun.
He's a great guest.
Great guest. Then Rick Rubin was there. He came with also with a date, and Rick lost 100. Rick Rubin's the guy who produces. What does he produce?
He produced the Rolling Stones album. He, was instrumental in starting the whole rap thing with Russell Simmons.
Yeah, Rick produced my Private Parts album and all that. So he was there. He lost 150 pounds. He
got that big?
Yeah, he looks amazing.
I don't recall him being that huge.
Yeah. He was really fat.
Really?
And he's a vegan. He was
he was always vegan.
He was the world's fattest vegan.
How'd he get that fat?
I don't know. Like he must have been eating like a cow. He must have been eating.
He can't eat a cow.
I go, Rick, you're the world's fattest vegan.
What the heck are you eating?
I know what it was because he once came over to my house and we were eating Chinese food. Like he'll order Chinese food with all the sauce on it, but it's all vegetables. But meanwhile, it's all that fattening sauce and.
Yeah, but he'd have to eat a ton of it.
Yeah, he was. But now he's a born again guy. He's super thin. He's ripped. He works out every day.
Wow. Well, see, that's the thing that we've seen a lot. You remember Mark Didia?
Yeah.
Who was a fat guy when he lived in New York.
Yeah.
And then he went to Hollywood and got ripped.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. Because, like I said, I went to a Hollywood party here, and I felt worse about myself than ever because they took so many pictures. And I'm standing next to these guys who, Ryan Phillippe and Ashton Kutcher and John Stamos, and each guy's better looking than the next. And I'm like, then when the pictures come back, I look like a hideous monster. Like I said earlier, I'm a 1 out in Los Angeles. Here in New York, I'm used to being a 4. I feel pretty good about it.
What a terrible fall.
It was hard.